Hello, 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 everybody. As always, it is so good to see you. I hope you are doing great. If you don't know what I'm doing real quick, I'm going to do a game show. We're back in the old game show location. And I'm going to set up my other device real quick in 1 second. That way, it can show the screen. So I'll be disappearing here for 1 second. But if someone in the comments could just tell people as they come in that what I'm doing right now is getting my iPad to join. That way we can actually have the game show screen. That'd be great. Oh, Taylor, it's so good to see you. I hope you're doing great. But yeah, I'm gonna go set up my iPad so that way it can join and be the other screen here. So be back in one literal second. Oh, hey, Taylor, so good to see you. Hey, Zaki. Hey, Nikki, how are you doing? I see in the comments that TikTok told on me that you were here. I can't read for 1 second. Let me join this way. Here we go. So this should work. Da-da-da-da. I need to turn off my mic before. Okay. So we need to turn the camera on, mic off, make it face the other way, and then we'll see if this can set up like that. Okay, that should be good, hopefully. So let me come back to see how everyone's doing. Oh, sorry, I kicked the phone there. Let me catch up on comments real quick. Hi guys, how you guys all doing? I hope you're all doing great. Hi, I know it's game time. I'm so excited. I believe I just saw Lyss is in there. Lyss, come on in. It's so good to see you. Sorry, I have a little bit of a runny nose. I tried literally everything. I took a Sudafed, but you're gonna hear a little bit of sniffling. Hey Lyss, it's so good to see you.
Oh man, I haven't been on here in forever.
I know it. Everyone's been literally asking about you. And I was like, I swear I'll bring Lyss back one time.
One of these days when I can get her. Hi.
But yeah, hopefully you guys can't hear my sniffling. But I got a new cat, and I have already had two. But I've always known I was allergic to cats, but I don't know why. I've never been allergic to my own cats. This third one is getting me.
There's Jon Jon.
I know. But, yep. Oh, Jon Jon, hi.
Wait,
Hi everybody.
wait, did that work?
Hi, Jon Jon.
Where is new cat?
Wait. Hold on.
Oh, where's the new cat?
Hi!
He's sleeping down.
Look at your blonde hair.
I know,
But he was-
right?
Oh.
And watch it disappear.
Oh, the bucket.
How you doing?
Good.
I'm doing so good. How about you?
I got so many replies to my Instagram post being like, Lyss is back! Wait, what?
I did too when I reposted this story.
I feel so loved.
You were missed.
Everyone was missing you for real.
I've just been freaking busy.
Life happens.
I know.
Well, and there's been so much going on, so like in the Taylor world, so you...
Oh yeah.
You've missed so much.
Hi, hi, hi.
Hi, guys.
And how's everybody
So,
feeling?
excited? Are you guys
Oh,
nervous?
I'm ready.
Oh,
This is the first time. They know. So to introduce everyone, this is a game show we're running. It's loosely based on the show called Game Changer by Dropout, if you've heard of them. So I always try to shout out to them because it's their concept. But basically, they have no idea what the questions kind of are. They kind of switch up. The reason it's called Game Changer is in the show, they change the entire concept of the show every time. I'm taking the general idea where every question is very different, and there's different things and activities that make them all do. Specifically on this time, I usually do 5 mini games per Game Changer, so you'll see them in a second. But 3 of those mini games are now inspired by a bigger mini game that they actually all were preparing for earlier, and so we'll see when we get there. I'll explain it. But it is very, very fun. Oh, some people in my comments actually know that. This is actually the first time someone has commented that they know the original show, which is so cool. I know.
Hello, everybody.
hi
But,
everybody. Hi, Dan.
Oh, hi, Dan. Hi, Dan.
bam. So, how are you guys feeling? Do you guys feel who do you think is gonna? Do you guys feel like you're gonna win? How are you feeling competitive wise? No, all 3 of you can't not win. Someone has to win.
I feel like I've been in such my own little world lately. That I feel like a lot of my Taylor Swift knowledge has been like pushed back, you know? So I'm like, am I even gonna remember like songs from Speak Now? Am I gonna remember like
You know what? I think that's kind of how 2025's been. It's like, what's everybody doing? Where are you at? Where am I? Who am I?
like I've been going to like my Screamo concerts. So I've been like listening to like a lot of that.
I've been out of the country, so like, hey.
I mean, that's fair.
Just happy to be here. Just happy to be
Right?
Yeah. Jojo, I'm just happy to be here.
I'm just happy to be here, guys. I exist.
Oh.
Nikki's here too. Hi, Nikki.
It's so good to see you. But yeah, so this is going to be very fun. And just as a reminder for Game Changer, some of them are fast. So I just wanted to warn you before we start that sometimes it's like immediately once I read the question, whoever answers gets it. Other ones are like activities that I make you do. Oh, I forgot to text you this, but you might want a pencil and paper for one of them before we start. You have yours ready? Yeah. Okay. Just a couple of these.
So ready too. Like
Everyone
I'm
was ready.
Ready. I've been ready. Where you been?
That's
Oh,
hilarious. Okay, so the first one doesn't need that, but I just wanted to get it started in case we needed that. But without further ado, the first one is a simple one to kind of get the warm-up going. And so let's begin. Wait,
I just
what?
got nerve. I just got butterflies in my tummy. Okay.
Liz, I'll let you go first on this one too, because this is a taking turns one. There's only 1 point available, but you guys are going to take turns naming the track one. So opening track of an album. Once we run out, or like someone hesitates for a second, we like eliminate them, and then whoever's left standing at the end wins. And if we get through all the track ones, we'll go to track two. But I think there'll be a hesitation before then. But
Okay.
anyway,
Go.
so Lyss,
Welcome to New York.
Jojo,
Tim McGraw.
Jojo,
The one.
Ready for it.
Mine.
I forgot that you existed.
Fortnite.
Willow.
Tapped.
okay, Lyss.
Fearless.
Okay, that feels hesitation. So I think Lyss, you get the first point of the night. That was a good warm up.
That was good.
So that kind of shows you how.
For a second.
I know. I keep like looking down because I'm like, don't read the chat. Don't read the
I
chat.
thought when I heard Nick read the question, I was like, "Oh, we're going in order." So I expected you to go Tim McGraw, like, oops, and then you said "Welcome to New York," and I was like, "Oh, I know where I am," right? Lavender Haze.
Very simple. So that was a good warm up. I feel like you guys all did really good. We got through, I think, all but like one or two. So that was good. The next one is going to be an audience engagement one. So people in the audience, get ready as well. You guys are all going to pick an Eras Tour mashup that happened on the Eras Tour. Any of them that you would like. And whoever gets second place in the poll is going to get this point, which is a weird concept because you're not trying to think the greatest of all time. Because I think that's too easy. You just put Cassandra Madwoman in Swiftie's run for that. So you're trying to get second
remember
place.
the mashups.
Just whatever even vibe that you have, or we can
I
suggest stuff in the comments.
I need JoJo's list.
Some people in the comments are suggesting some as well, which you're free to use. And then I'm going to instruct the people in the comments to vote for their favorite. So whichever one of these mashups that they pick is your favorite, you vote for. And whoever gets second place in the poll wins this point. So let me open the poll thing while you guys think for a second.
Need everybody to help me out in the comments.
Okay, I've got one.
Perfect. Wait, I'm still opening it, so there's no rush yet. I actually clicked the
What did
gift.
she mash glitch with?
Everything.
Everything has changed? Yeah.
Mm.
Here we go. Let us do. Okay, I'm creating a new poll. Which is your favorite? I'm gonna do which is your favorite. Okay, Lyss, what is your contribution to this poll? We can come back to you. If you
JoJo, yeah, go or is it Jon Jon, one of the J's go.
The
No, no.
album and treacherous.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Thank you. I deserve everything in life. No, I'm just kidding.
Jojo?
Well, I want one of my songs is one of them that Jon Jon picked. So now I feel like I should change.
It's allowed. I mean, they can pick whichever one they like the
We're
best.
going for
It might actually
seconds,
go
remember?
well. Yeah.
I know, but mine's better than yours. So that
What are we going to do?
I'll pick it. Okay. It's King of My Heart and the Alchemy.
Ooh.
But that's a good one.
I know, but Lyss
Okay, I'm gonna go with
Okay,
Out
now-
of the Woods and Is It
Now
Over?
Lyss has to pick the alchemy.
Right.
You did Out of the Woods, is it over now?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
But y'all's one of y'all's is better.
Well,
I
we'll
would
let
pick
the
that
audience
one.
Decide.
Here we go. And so the poll
It's
just
not
got the poll got approved. Here we go. So now you can vote right now. There's a poll right here on the top left. Feel free to make a case which one's your favorite, especially if it's not your own one, because you're trying to get someone else to win this. Like you could say, Jon Jon, you like Is It Over Now Out of the Woods better than yours, and yours should get second place, you know?
Yes, Out of the Woods, and the other song is. Oh my god! Is it
I
over
don't
now?
remember what y'all said. What was y'all?
It looks perfect, actually. Just continue to vote the same way you guys are voting.
Y'all suck.
Right now, I think.
Oh man, y'all. Okay, y'all all riot over King of My Heart. Like y'all better start voting for that.
Out of the Woods and Is It Over Now was the like
It was
It was
the
the
thing
first
that
one.
That
started.
was
it all,
the
you know?
original, but I don't like.
The
You
number
can't call
one.
yourself a Rep fan if you're not voting. Is it King of My Heart?
Yeah. I think, Lyss, that you went really bold with
I
this.
didn't
choice.
mean to.
Okay, so it seems in first place was Out of the Woods, Is It Over Now? Second place, King of My Heart and The Alchemy. And third, The Alchemy and Treacherous. So Jojo gets the point on that one. Here we go. This is going to be a fast one, so get ready. Whoever, no buzzing, just burst the answer if you say
Okay.
it. Name a song Taylor's featured on by another artist.
The Renegade.
There you go.
I messed up the Alcott, but then yeah,
Who's better
But the
than
Alcott would
one?
have worked too.
yeah.
oh, do we
But
keep
there we go.
going?
So, no, just one.
Oh, I just
Oh, I
popped
was like,
in
oh
my head.
crap.
Here we go. This one is a little bit of math, but it's mainly more Swiftie knowledge. It's the easiest math in the world. It's like a riddle.
On a Saturday.
I know. Here, this is Taylor's lucky number plus the track that has a number on Folklore, and then the first track on folk, subtracting the first track. I messed that up. Let me say that. Taylor's lucky number plus the numbered track on Folklore, then minus the first track on Folklore.
13
20.
So
The numbered track.
plus.
the track that's just a number.
19.
19, Jojo. Good. So now what I'm going to do is try to remember this 19. It's going to come back later. It's an important number. Specifically, this will help you remember it. Who can be the first one to name a song that mentions that number? First one.
Dear John.
There you go, Dear John. So you can remember with Dear John. So right now we're looking at, Jojo, you're at 3 points now, which is really cool. So now we're going to do something we're going to do something crazy soon, but not yet. This is a warning. And that is we're going to add rules to the game. So I think Jojo has for sure played this before, and I don't remember if Lyss has, but there's randomly rules that happen throughout the thing. They stack on top of each other.
Okay.
If you point out someone else breaking these rules, they will lose a point, and you gain that point. So it's a very competitive advantage here. For example, I think in the past with Lyss, when she played, we did something to touch your nose every time someone says a song from Midnight or something like that.
Yeah.
Midnight. And so stuff like that is going to happen. But without further ado, we're going to do the first game. And this game is Draw That. And this is a game I've done every time we've done Game Changer because it's a good warm-up into this mini game round. And it's going to be kind of like Pictionary. All three of you will have 1 minute on the clock to do a doodle of any Taylor Swift song. And then show it to the screen, and if I can tell which one it is, you get the point. So without further ado, your time starts now. You can draw any song you want. So it could be simple, crazy, you just can't write words or numbers. So it has to be drawings.
Okay. That ruins that.
But guys, it's been 15 seconds, so 1/4 of the time. It's just a quick drawing. People are remembering Lyss's drawings from the past. Okay, 30 seconds. We've taken 30 seconds. We have 30 seconds
This is
left.
ugly.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be pretty, just guessable. See? This is not something we're going to frame. It's something we're just guessing. You know, it's just a
I
Pictionary.
want someone to frame mine.
You want someone to frame yours? Well, there's 15 seconds left. 15 seconds.
I've been done for 15
You done?
seconds.
10-second warning. If you're all done, let me know. But if
It's
you're not,
ugly.
go 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So, Jon Jon, do you want to go first? Okay, let's see. Okay, So I see a clock and like a greater than or less than sign. So it's like So I don't know if the clock setting is important, but is it timeless?
Yes.
Timeless.
Oh, I would have never gotten that.
Okay. Next up, Jojo.
Can you see it?
Oh, teardrops on my guitar.
Yes.
What a amazing song. Lyss. Another teardrops on my guitar. Those are great.
That's great.
So the points going into the second round of the game after the minigame is Lyss has 3, Jon Jon has 1, and Jojo has 4. So very close, very close. So now we're going to do one of those rules that we said before, but this is a nice rule, not a bad one. And that is if you win a point from now on for the rest of the game because of a song from Tortured Poets, for example, you drew a Tortured Poets song or you use it in a poll, you'll get bonus point. So if you win with earlier the Alchemy and Treacherous, that one won the point, it actually wins 2 points because those are worth bonus for the rest of the game.
Okay.
Now, this next one is interesting. It's another poll question, but it's in 2 parts, and it's not one that we've done before.
Okay.
And that is, you can pick any Taylor Swift song, and the audience will actually vote for their favorite. However, there's going to be a secret rule that I'm texting in that group chat I made this yesterday with you guys. You guys will get the notification in a second. But you have to make sure that the audience does not guess what this rule is about your song choice.
Okay.
Your song has to follow this rule.
Okay.
If the audience guesses it, no one gets a point. Otherwise, just whoever completes this gets the point. So I'm texting you in the group right now the secret thing, and the audience is going to try to guess what that is. Here we go. So I just texted. It should show up right on the front of your notification, hopefully.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But whatever you do, you can't make it obvious, because then if the audience gets that, then no one gets a point. So
Okay.
here we go. You can each think of a song for a second that would fit this criteria, and then the audience votes for which one of them is the best of these 3 songs. And the audience's job is to vote for the best one and try to guess which one, like what the rule is, what I texted them just now.
Okay.
Let me open the poll thing while you think. The audience is like, let's win this point. The audience is like against you guys right now. They're their own contestant. Here we go, managing. I'm ready whenever you guys are, if you come up with one.
I
Okay,
got one.
I'm ready.
Okay. So Lyss, what's yours?
Superman.
Superman. Ooh, interesting.
So
Jon
me,
Jon?
Fresh Out the Slammer.
Ooh.
Ooh. Speak Now.
Speak Now. Interesting. So, here we go. If it's saved.
Right? Hold on.
Okay, TikTok is not approving this for some reason. Oh, there we go. Now it did.
You've done too many polls.
I know.
One is enough.
So the poll's open now. Your job is to go for the top. You vote for your favorite here. Okay, so people are guessing. They're saying it has an S in it. It's not the S so far. No. They're like first letter of their middle name. That's crazy.
That's iconic
No, that's not
that
it.
we did that with the S's, though.
That is.
Non-singles is not it either. But make sure you're still voting at the same time
Can
as
we
you're
vote?
guessing. Songs under 500 million streams. That's probably true, but that's not the rule.
Can we vote?
You can. I don't think it'll let you.
I'll vote every time.
If it lets you, then vote.
I'm gonna vote.
Telling a story about running away. Everyone's touching their chin or lips. No, that's not it either.
It's just because we're nervous.
Their least favorite song on their album. Ooh.
Everyone's touching their chin.
Songs from an odd number album. No, but that's very clever. Song that has been mashed up with a Speak Now song. Not it either. But these are good guesses. Everyone's doing really good, but no one's gotten it yet. I tried to make it easy on the 3 of them this time. The other times we're going to do this again later is going to be a little bit harder. Okay, so the favorite one was Fresh Out the Slammer by a long shot.
And
But-
I just want to say that I appreciate the audience choosing my option. I just want that on the record.
But the secret rule was they're actually trying to get into last place, and they have to ignore what I said before. And so the one that was in last place was Superman. So Lyss gets the point there. And
I knew
so
y'all wouldn't vote that song.
the closest one
Lyss?
said the least favorite on the album. Someone said that was the closest one, but not exactly it. We're
I
trying to
should have
get.
done. You know what we should have done? Superman and Me.
Oh,
And stay.
Stay.
but then people would have guessed it probably. That would have been risky.
Yeah.
That would have been very risky.
People are they're
For
like,
the record,
oh my
I
God.
like Superman Taylor's version though. I like Taylor's version more.
Oh, interesting, because I think I prefer the original Superman.
Ooh, hot take.
Oh no, it's like foreshadowing. Here we go. Next is going to be something you have to write down. So you write down a song title. It doesn't have to be a favorite. You're not going to compete with each other. It matters the amount of words that's in the song title. The person who has the song written down with the middle amount of words wins. So for example, I Knew You Were Trouble is a 5-word song, whereas Glitch is 1 word. You're trying to get in the middle. So like a 3-word maybe. But if you think everyone else is going to go 3, maybe you have to go 4. You know,
we
it's
have
like a
to
mind
choose.
game.
You're gonna
You're
choose.
trying to get in between them two without knowing what it is. You all have to write it down now. It's a mind game. How well do you know what other people are going to write? It doesn't have to be 3 words. Maybe someone else does 3 and someone does 7, and then you have to get 5 words. It's like a mind game here. Now people in the comments saying they were confused on how the game works. I hope you're understanding a little bit more that there's like no through line through this. It's all random, all crazy questions. It could be literally anything. Once you guys all have your answer down, we'll reveal them one at a time.
Okay.
You guys all have your answer?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay. Lyss, what did you write down?
Love story.
So 2 words. Jon Jon?
I'm out. Begin again.
2 words. Well, maybe. We'll see. Jojo?
Would have, could have, should have.
3 words. So I would say that's a tie. That means we have to go one more time. So write one more set. And if we tie again, we'll just move on.
Not me, right? Just those.
No, you all have to write because it's still middle words. You can still
Oh.
get the point. No one's out.
I'm trying to think of.
No one's got it.
Wait, we're trying to get into the middle.
Yeah, so like, if you think about it, a 1-word song could never be in the middle. So you wouldn't write that, which also means you probably shouldn't write a 2-word song because no one's going to do 1. And then if you think about that further, is 3 words even safe? You know, like,
Why are her only 1-word titles coming to my brain?
I will accept parentheses Taylor's version as additional words if you need to increase your word count. Like mine, parentheses Taylor's version, is 3 words if it's all written out. Does everyone have their answers?
Empty.
Your head's empty?
Yeah. hold
I know,
on.
it's tough. This is not like the normal one, too.
Okay.
Well, I'm probably gonna lose, but I have one.
Okay, Lyss, what's yours?
New Year's Day.
Okay, 3 words. Jon Jon?
Is it over now?
Oh, 4 words. So far, you're doing good. Jojo?
Sorry. I feel guilty as sin.
3 words. Okay, so I will say, Lyss, both rounds did get the tie. So I'll give her the point for these.
Oh.
I'm with me.
That's where the tie break. So here we go. Right now, the next question is one that we have to take turns again.
Okay.
It's take turns saying names that are within Taylor Swift songs. The last one standing gets the point. For example, if she said the name, Taylor Swift, who's Taylor Swift anyway? That's a name, Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Lyss.
Clara Bow.
Jojo.
Abigail.
Jojo?
What did Jon Jon say?
Abigail.
Abigail. Romeo.
Romeo. Lyss.
Ivy.
Chloe.
Chloe.
Phoebe.
Stevie.
Sam.
Jojo.
Yeah.
Marcus.
Lyss.
Drew.
Ooh, good one.
Peter.
Peter.
Sarah.
Sarah. Ooh. Okay, I think that's a
Wow.
hesitation. Jon Jon. Okay, Jojo.
Taylor.
do you-
Has anyone
Taylor.
said Taylor?
No one said Taylor. I'll give it.
Taylor. Ha.
Okay, Jojo.
Juliet.
Juliet. Okay, 3, 2. Okay. Do you have it?
Me?
Yeah, it's you, because Lyss got out. I don't think.
Yeah. Ronan.
Okay. Jojo.
Hannah.
Jon Jon. 3, 2, 1. Okay, sadly, Jojo gets the point here.
Sadly.
No, I meant like sadly, sadly, Jon Jon. the time
Sadly,
is up.
Jojo won.
I just meant like sadly, your time is up, so Jojo gets the point. But my brain merged the 2 sentences together.
Oh, now the comments, Betty, Cassandra, Emma.
I just went blank. I was like,
Yeah.
I will say that Jojo did mention a Torture Poets song as one of her choices. So she does get a bonus point because she won while using a Torture Poets song, which is very fun. Now we have another new rule. And it's anytime you mention a song that's actually a collab, so she has a featured artist or she's a featured, you lose a point. So we are solo Taylor fans in this house right now.
Well, with my 1 point, y'all better watch out.
you don't want to lose it, Jon Jon.
Yeah, right? My most precious thing.
So this next one is going to be pick an artist that Taylor should collaborate with. It could be someone that she's already collabed with or someone she hasn't. Make a case for why. There's 2 points available. I'll give you a point and the audience will give you a point at the same time. So you can play to me and my taste or you can play to the audience and their taste. So you can think about this for a second. There's no tricks on this one. Just who you think she should.
Wait, so who decides the winner, the audience or you?
Both. There's 2 points available. They could be the same winner too.
Okay.
So, you guys have your answers? If you're nodding, I can't see because the poll covers your faces.
I have one.
Okay, perfect. Jojo,
Go first.
Jon Jon, what's your answer?
Blackpink. And I want specifically Taylor and Blackpink to do like an I Did Something Bad style track where Jennie whips out her rap, Taylor's got the like vocals, and we've got some harmonies, and it's like this badass thing. Like, come on, give it to me. I know you.
That's a good one. Jojo or Lyss, either one of you have one ready?
Kelsey Ballerini. It would be a songwriter's track. Like, they have similar voices. They're friends. It would be the surprise song I dreamed for every single time.
Okay. And then Lyss, what's your choice?
I'm going with. I don't even honestly know if everyone in the comments are going to know who this is, but it's actually a band. I'm thinking of Falling in Reverse.
Ooh.
Because, like, I'm thinking, like, the rock version Taylor.
That's cheating. Like, everyone loves the rock version of Taylor.
Exactly. And, like, we don't get that often.
Okay, so the poll is open now. Now, I was very torn on this one because I would say the one I would most usually listen to is, like, the style of music that Taylor and Kelsey would listen to together. However, both of your answers are something that she's never done before, right? Like,
exactly.
And so I'm very tempted to pick one of you for the point.
And Ronnie is, like, really, like, he's the lead singer of Falling in Reverse. He's very witty with his lyrics.
Yeah, okay, but Taylor does choreography now, so she could whip out some K-pop choreography is what I'm saying. Like, it would be badass. It would be sick. We've all seen Vigilante. Like, come on.
I think
so. Like, Ready For It. Remember when Ready For It came out and everyone thought she was rapping? So Ronnie gets shit for his rapping, and so like imagine like a rock and like some like rapping, like oh god, I would die. I would just be done.
I think the one I can like see in my like imagine the most.
I would never have
really
it.
Fun is I think I'm gonna pick Blackpink.
Yes.
And
Mine
I will
was
say,
never.
I'm happy.
You see the vision.
I see the vision with it because I can imagine it being like a #1 big massive single all over the world. You know, like a big summer fest, and that's what I'm
Literally
craving right now.
guaranteed hit.
But Jojo, you won the audience's vote. You guys gonna vote that way, which is very. People really want to see the Kelsey Ballerini, which I think is such a good one. I think if all 3 of these collabs came out, I would probably listen to the Kelsey one the most, just the style of music. But I'd be really into the difference of these 2, you know?
I don't know if everyone listens to Megan Maroney too, but I think like her and Megan would do a really good one because like she reminds me of like the younger Taylor. I don't know. But yeah.
Okay, but like what's cool about Taylor is like we can all literally see all 3 of these collabs.
Yeah.
Very easily.
Not listen, Jon Jon fighting for a point while JoJo's relaxed knowing she won.
So this is another mini game that we've actually brought from a different game show I did a couple weeks ago. That was very popular with the chat, and they asked if we could do it again, and I had so much fun with it because, first of all, it's really easy to set up, and second of all, I think it's kind of fun. And so remember, back in the day, Taylor would capitalize random letters on her booklet, you know, to give a message about what the song is about. Your job right now is to decode these messages back to which song they belonged to originally.
Oh, okay.
So I'm making sure I have all the answers correct here. I have a little sheet so I don't tell you the wrong thing because I did that
I felt like a genius when I realized that because this was before like the social media days for debut.
Mm-hmm.
And like I felt like a genius when I figured that out in the booklet.
But yeah, so name that secret message is the name. And whoever says it first, you don't have to buzz in, just say the word. So we're doing 2 from she did it from debut to 1989. So there's 10 points on the board. We're doing 10 songs, 2 from each era, and we're going in order. So we start in debut, Fearless, then Speak Now, then Red. Here we go. First 2 are debut. Live in Love. You don't get a point wrong if you guess wrong. You don't remove a point.
A place in this world?
Place in the world is not it. Live in Love.
Cold as you.
Close you, no.
Should
It's a
say
pop-
no.
No, it's a
Tim
popular
McGraw.
one. Not Tim McGraw.
Teardrops on my guitar.
Not Teardrops on My Guitar either.
Oh, I don't.
A girl in this world.
Oh, Place in This World?
Yeah, place in this world. Wait,
Sadly,
did Jon Jon already say this one?
no. Oh, he did say it.
I
Do you
did.
have any
Outside.
guesses?
Tied together with a smile.
Not Trying to Go to Smile. This is a very popular one
Oh,
from debut.
our song.
There you go. Our song. Next one. I Found It.
A place in this world.
Yes, this is a place in this
Oh.
world. So now we're moving on to Fearless, where she started to get a little bit more, like a lot longer with these sentences. Debut was the shortest. If you play these games, we're both going to lose.
The way I loved you?
No, but that's a good one.
If you play these games, we're both gonna lose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you play stupid games, you win
That's exactly what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. Probably not Untouchable.
It's on the original track
Oh, okay.
Okay, original.
of Fearless.
Tell Me Why.
No, but that's a good guess. The right kind of a vibe.
Hey, Steven.
You're Not Sorry.
No, sadly not either of those.
Fearless.
No. This is definitely an upbeat one that's angry.
15.
No, not 15.
The other side of the door.
Love story.
What'd you say, Jojo?
The other side of the door.
Not the other side of the door.
Love story.
Not Love Story either. The answer to this one was Forever and Always.
Oh.
Here we go. Next one from Fearless. I cried while recording this.
Oh, that's not the right.
Change.
Forever and
Yeah.
always.
The best day.
Forever and Always is the last one. Best Day. Best Day's message is.
That's
I
on
believe-
red.
The Best Days?
So
No,
bad.
it's not.
I don't remember. See.
The Best Day is Andrea Swift, I believe, is the code.
Oh.
15.
15. There you go. Okay, now we're going to go.
really
to-
just knocking it out of the park.
Finally, some points.
So Speak Now is next. You'll always regret what you don't say.
Speak Now.
Yeah, Lyss got it. Speak Now. Forever and always. What? That is one of the messages from the Speak Now album.
Dear John.
Mine.
No, that's. Do you know what the Dear John secret message is? Loved you from the very first day. Can you believe that? I know. It's like
Puke.
I know, but that's Superman lyrics right there. But yeah, any more guesses for Forever and Always?
Sparks Fly.
No.
Mine.
The hint is, this will give
Ours.
it away. It's what everyone ran back to when she got her master's back. From
Enchanted.
Speak Now. Not Enchanted.
Mean.
Long live.
Not
Oh,
Long
Last
Live.
Kiss.
Last Kiss, the shaky breath.
Yeah, I was like, wait, there was one with the breath.
Here we go. These two, I think, are a little bit more obvious now that we've gotten in red. I wear heels now.
Begin Again.
Yes, you got it. Begin again. The next one's the most famous one. The most famous hidden message ever. Maple Latte.
Oh my God, All Too Well.
Yes, All Too Well is correct.
Okay,
Lyss, you're killing it.
off.
I just was like picturing, I don't know, whatever.
Here we go. Final two before we go back to the normal game.
Okay.
She Made Friends and Enemies.
Bad Blood.
Yes.
Who am I right now?
This is like, where did that come from?
I don't know.
You crushed it.
And everyone was watching.
I Know Places.
Yes.
Okay, Queen. Where have you been?
That was so good.
You see how red I am right now?
We've missed you.
Yeah, you were apparently just, you were taking a break. You're
I was
back
waiting
in
on my
the-
time to shine.
Here we go. Then we have another new rule to add. I know the rules are kind of adding up now. But this is if you ever need to break a rule for any reason, let's say you need to answer a collab, you can say Meredith to make yourself immune for a second and then say the word. So if you just say collaboration like nothing new, you could say Meredith, nothing new. This is the way you can catch other people, from earlier to get a point. If they didn't say that beforehand, you can point it out. It makes it a little bit easier.
And all of the rules are still stacked, right?
Yes, they're all stacked.
So
Double
we have the
point with
collab,
colors, no problem.
TTP, and Meredith.
Meredith.
There we go. Next we have, what was the last movie you watched? There's no points in it, so I'm just curious. We haven't chatted in a while.
Wicked.
Wicked?
Oh,
Oh,
there's a lot of shows.
Okay, show's fine. Shows are good.
I watched the season finale of Criminal Minds Evolution.
Oh, okay. And then JoJo?
I've been watching The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Summertime Pretty.
Wait, is new season out?
Not yet.
Oh.
Can I change my answer? The Gilded
Yes.
Age. That's what I watched.
Okay, so now what you're going to do is only 1 point's available. You have to make the argument of what era that TV show represents. And whoever makes the best argument wins here.
Criminal Minds?
So, who goes first?
Whoever feels it. If you're ready, you can go.
I got it.
Okay.
Okay, Wicked is very speak now. And the reason is because it is whimsical, it is musical, but it has drama and it has an edge to it. And Galinda could be the side of enchanted part of Speak Now, but Elphaba could be more of the better than revenge. She has all that pain deep inside. It's Speak Now.
That's a good argument.
Thanks.
So JoJo or Lyss, whichever one of you is ready.
I want to change my answer back to The Summer I Turned Pretty.
No, you're locked in with the Gilded Age.
This gets to go next.
Okay, Lyss, what would you say? You're currently dominating the competition right now.
Okay, so mine is obviously very much so Reputation. Because, Bonnie and Clyde getaway car and Reputation is, when I think of serial killers, I think of the color black, and Reputation has black on it. And then there's newsprint on it, and the serial killers are in articles.
I can see the vision.
The serial killers are in articles.
I just love that. And Reputation has black on it.
I'm trying to gaslight you guys so bad right now.
JoJo, you
I
ready?
did something bad.
Oh, true.
Why does it feel so good?
Okay.
So, the Gilded Age is the Tortured Poets Department.
Ooh.
The Tortured Poets Department covers all of this drama and all of this intrigue and mystery, and that is exactly what that show is. There is a song for every character in that show.
Ooh, these are really good arguments. Comments, feel free to talk in the comments what you think. I'm making this subjective. They can say which one they like the best. The comments were really going towards Jon Jon, which I think I do. It felt the most on the spot, which I have to reward you for. You immediately jumped in.
Thank you.
Lyss was funny, but it felt we were all over the place. And then JoJo, I did like your argument though, but I do think Jon Jon was the most together argument, and you came together really fast.
I feel like mine was very compelling, though.
It was very.
I had to go with Criminal Minds, bro. What else do you want from me? What, you want me to do Lover?
Black exists.
Yeah, and I did
In the newsprint, and they're in the news. They're in the articles.
Was that
Yeah.
1 point or 2? That was 1, right?
That was one.
Okay. Me?
Yes.
Okay.
Here we go. So right now, if you're curious, the points are Lyss with 12, Jon Jon with 5, and JoJo with 7. Here we go. This is an actual trivia question. To throw those in once in a while. I tell people this is a trivia show, so I throw in something. Which Eras Tour opener was on stage with Taylor the most on the Eras Tour, together?
Great.
Sabrina.
None of them. There's someone else.
Muna.
Not Muna. They came out the most, not necessarily during Surprise
Haim?
Song. Haim is second most, but that's the right
Really?
thought. What?
Haley?
Not Haley.
Phoebe.
Phoebe Bridgers, JoJo.
Dang, oh, did we say it at the same time?
I heard JoJo first.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. Next one is going to be interesting.
Lyss.
There's not an immediate point. We have to pick this very carefully because it leads into the next question. Pick a number between 1 and 5.
4.
You can all pick the same one, different ones, whatever you want. 3?
2.
2? Okay, what you're going to do is I have to believe you on this. You can all 3 get a point. This is available. Name a song that you would give that many stars to out of 5.
3.
Preferably Taylor song. Because
We have a minute to think.
you have a minute to think for a second. And if I believe your case, like I don't believe you're just making stuff up, I'll give it to you. You know, there's a lot of stuff available. Remember, all the previous rules apply. Okay,
Oh,
Jojo.
wait, hold on. All the previous rules apply. Hang on. I want to start over.
We need another minute.
That's fine. You guys still have time. Lyss, you kind of look ready to me. Okay, you ready? You can go first while they think.
Okay.
So you tried to go 2, right? That was your number?
Yes, 2.
What's your 2?
I would say it would be Starlight. Because no song deserves a 0 or a 1. So this one should be a 2. It is a little catchy, but it's not her best song.
So I like Starlight, but I believe you because I know you don't like it. So therefore, I believe you and you get the point there. I know, like we have established. I wondered if you would pick. If you did 1, that's what I expected you to. Either Jon Jon or Jojo, whoever is ready.
I'm not quite ready.
Okay.
I'll go. I picked 4.
Okay.
So the song I think would be 4 stars out of 5 is Our Song. And in my opinion, the only reason it's not 5 stars is because Taylor's young voice, I think, would sound better. That song would sound better with her more mature voice. And then it would be a 5-star from me.
That's a really good argument. I have to give that to you.
Thank
I
you.
believe that that's what you think. Jon Jon, you ready?
Almost.
What was Jon Jon's number?
Okay. Okay.
His is 3.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
This is gonna be controversial. I can't wait.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna say a song that is 3 out of 5 stars would be The Last Great American Dynasty. And the reason being is because Taylor is an excellent writer. That is why it absolutely deserves its 3 stars. It's a great story, but it's not her most vocally impressive. It's also not her most commercially dynamic. It doesn't showcase her entire range. It shows a very limited snapshot of what she's capable in terms of her writing. But she is capable of more, and the song could benefit from some of those more sparkles.
That was a good argument. Like I feel like that you look like it was very like objective.
I mean, I was convinced.
So there we go. You guys all got the point. There was available 2 points if you did a Tortured Poet song, but
Yeah, I was scanning in my head, but I was like, no, it's too fresh in everyone's mind.
Every
not-
poet song is a 5 out of 5. We couldn't have done that.
Okay.
I know. I couldn't think of any like 1 or 2.
here we go. Next we have, this is just whoever says it first. I believe there are very few that fit this criteria.
Okay.
Name an 11-word Taylor Swift song. Remember all of the
An
stuff.
11 word?
11 words. There's one that I was thinking of when I wrote this.
All too well 10-minute version from the vault.
Yes, but it's all too well Taylor's version, 10-minute version. Yeah.
That girl Autumn.
Elvira remix.
But yeah, Jojo, get the point for that one. Very good.
I was like, 11 words. This is why we can't have nice things.
I was like, you're in love, Taylor's version. Okay, that's not even close.
Like, where are we?
Name a Taylor Swift song not on the Eras Tour set list. You'll each get one, but I'll tell you how you get the points in a second. So choose carefully. It can't be something that was ever on the Eras Tour set list, though.
Like the main set list, surprise songs, obviously don't count. Okay.
Yeah, the main set. You can name anything.
I'm going to get you back.
Okay, I'm gonna get you back.
The alchemy.
You'll
Yeah,
always
I'll-
find your way back home.
You'll always find your way back home. That one's actually easier. I don't have to look this up because I thought I was gonna have to look it up. But whoever named a surprise song that was performed the earliest into the Eras Tour gets the point here. And the 2 Tortured Poet songs were very risky because, well, you didn't know it was risky, but I'm gonna, sorry, the You'll Find Your Way Back Home was performed at the first leg of the tour, so Jon Jon wins that one. That was the first one of the 3 performed.
Wait, did she perform? She never performed.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said I wrote the wrong one down.
Oh.
She didn't, I thought you said I'm only me when I'm with you. I just realized you said you always wait when I come. That means that you have to look it up.
If you want.
The Alchemy, I'm gonna get you back. Which one was performed first?
I think the alchemy.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. The Alchemy was performed first.
Yeah.
Courtney's
Yeah.
here. Hi, Courtney.
So
I
Jojo
missed
gets
her
both
birthday.
points. So I miswrote down. I even wrote I'm only me when I'm with you abbreviation on my whiteboard. By the way, I write this stuff on the whiteboard. I was like,
I'm gonna get you back was before.
no, the Alchemy was before.
Yeah.
That was,
Was it the first one or the last one?
the first one performed. Gets the
You
point.
got the point, Lyss.
Oh, I thought he said
Yes, you
JoJo.
lied.
Oh, I thought you said. I wrote that you said Lyss, that you said I'm gonna get you back.
That was me.
No, I
Okay,
said
which
the
one?
alchemy.
So, Lyss, you get the 2 points then. That was a good catch. Now it's the time you guys have all been waiting for.
Oh, and now I'm scared because we're having a good time.
As requested, the name and the fire was requested.
Oh my god, I'm nervous.
So this is based very loosely. It was originally just going to be a tiny little mini game. Actually, at first, it was going to be a whole game show. Then I was like, I don't know if it would work, right? And I would just make it a mini game to test it out. And then I had them all do stuff for it, and it was way too fun for the preparation, so they asked for it to be a lot. So it's basically like a bonus game show within a game show. Because we're going to do multiple parts of this. We'll come back. This is loosely based on another thing that they do on the same thing with Game Changer, which they call dirty laundry, where you air out your dirty laundry. But basically what I asked them all to do, and the audience, you guys will enjoy this, I think, a lot. I asked the 3 of them to send me a list of their Swiftie hot takes. Like stuff that, they're all nervous about. Clearly, look at them. They're all fanning themselves. They're afraid. And the goal is...
Red.
The
Yes,
goal
but
is...
I'm a Virgo, so I'm ready.
The goal of this game is they can all get points each round. They're trying to guess who sent that in of the other 2 contestants, or if it's themselves, they know that they sent it in, but they can't reveal it. For each person that doesn't pick you on yours, you get a point. So you can get 2 points on a round if it's your own one, or you can get a point if you correctly guess the person who sent it in. So I'm going to read a hot take, and you can make your case as to why it wasn't you that sent it in. Maybe it was you and you just gaslight everybody. Like let's say it says like Starlight is my least favorite Taylor Swift song, and Lyss all of a sudden is like, I love Starlight. What are you talking about? Like,
So I'm
Can
down.
we do the disclaimers at the beginning?
yes, the disclaimer is it's all in good fun. These are purposefully, like inflammatory, and everyone's a friend here. You know what I mean? Like this
Yeah.
is
Friends.
And we're all nice people, so don't eat us alive.
Please.
so it says when one pops up, look at Lyss's face, and if it's red, it's
I know. My face is going to give me away.
No, I just got it.
here we go. The first one I think is an easy one to warm up in.
Wait, 1 second before you reveal. Are you gonna like go in order, be like, okay, Lyss, who do you think said
Yeah.
it?
Once we discuss, you can discuss for a second. I'll give you like 10 seconds to discuss each one, 15 seconds. If you're suspicious of someone, you can ask them about it. Here we go. The first one. Remember, don't react if it's yours. You're trying to gaslight everyone. Better Than Revenge, Taylor's version's lyric change is superior to the original version. So, you can say your suspicions now. You don't have to vote. You can question people. Who are we thinking would
Jon
think?
Jon said that.
Jon Jon said that.
Yeah.
Jon Jon said that.
Yeah.
What's your reasoning?
John likes moss.
Moss. What?
Personally, I would never say that, so it's not me.
I don't know.
Okay, so we're ready to vote in. So, Lyss, who do you think it is?
Jon Jon.
You think it's Jon Jon?
I think it's Jojo.
You think it's Jojo?
Mhm.
And Jojo, what do you think?
It's me.
Oh yeah, it is you. But because no matter what, you can reveal it up.
Jojo.
So both Jon Jon and Jojo.
Songwriting.
Yeah, Jon Jon and Jojo get the point here. If you want to defend yourself, here's your time to defend yourself. Or if you stand by it, you stand by it.
10 Toes Down. It's better songwriting. And it fits with the theme of the album. Sparks
I'm with
Fly.
Jojo on this.
I'm not. Y'all are crazy.
No, you're crazy.
You're crazy.
No, you're crazy.
So here we go. Next one. This one's a little bit wordy, but Me is the perfect lead single from Lover. Taylor's quite good at picking a lead single, more than fans give her credit for. So, who thinks Me is the perfect lead single?
Well, I mean, it's obviously Jojo.
I would literally never say this. This is Jon Jon.
Okay, well, if it's not Jojo, then it's got to be Lyss.
What do you have to say to that? You just look like you're being silent.
I'm just listening.
Maybe it is Alyssa.
For me, I would say that my perfect lead single from Lover would have been Cruel Summer. I think Me it has a spot on there, but for me, I would have said Cruel Summer.
Yeah, I mean, you have a point.
Anyway, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention,
Uh-huh.
one or two of them throughout the whole game is mine.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, this
But
is
if
the
you think none of them.
Oh.
Anyway, so
Okay.
Lyss,
So it could be you.
so Jojo, I'll make you go first because it was yours last. Who do you think this is?
I don't want to go first.
You don't want to go first? You can just guess whoever.
I don't want to go first.
Okay. Lyss, would you like
It
to go
was
first?
me, I said it.
It was you?
No, actually, I said it.
It was me. You guys.
I
Don't
said
be
it.
liars.
Don't lie.
Okay. Wait, who you guys are voting for? Because also,
Myself.
I wrote that in.
the person who wrote this in was Jon Jon. Did you guys all think this was your own one?
No.
It was,
We just wanted to
We
guess.
were
what
playing
you
a trick
wanted.
on you.
oh. I was so
But I
confused.
forgot, and that's on me.
Jojo.
What? I forgot. That's
Wait,
on
what was
me.
the trick?
Oh, wait, no.
We were all gonna say that it was ours and watch you scramble to like look at your notes to see who said what.
I don't remember.
When you were like, "Oh, I don't want to go first," I was like, "Girl, you need to go first." We had an agreement.
So you guys agreed for this one ahead of time?
Yes.
That's
Okay,
hilarious.
this one, just so the audience is clear, I did write this, and I will adamantly defend it.
That's funny. I was so
Now
confused. I
everyone's
was like,
thinking
what?
the next one's me because both of y'all have already.
No, I put them in I put all your hot takes in a randomizing list.
Okay.
So there's no order or whatever. I did random.org, and I think there's like 2 or 3 total that are cut. That way you can't like do math. Like, oh, this person had 3 and this person's had 2. You know what I mean? Like, it's not evenly distributed.
Okay.
Okay, so question: Who
Yeah.
gets that point?
No one does. You guys all tried to gaslight me.
That's punishment.
Here we go.
Okay.
Next is, while we appreciate a poet, sometimes I wish Taylor would just give us a good bop that isn't deep.
I appreciate a poet. Sometimes I wish Taylor could give us a good bop that isn't that deep.
So who of you 3 would say that?
Jojo.
Obviously, Lyss.
I
Look
think
at
it's
that.
Jojo. Jojo likes her bops.
Yeah, but
Wait.
Lyss doesn't like to think.
I don't like to think.
Yeah, I think what I said.
Hey, Jojo, you seem like you're ready to vote already.
Hey, look how you whipped out the answers to the puzzle. You're like,
Damn.
bam, bam.
Dim's is fighting words.
Okay, so Jon Jon, you're voting Lyss?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also voting for Lyss.
You're also voting for Lyss? Lyss, who do you vote for?
Jojo.
You vote for Jojo? Well, whoever this is, would you like to raise your hand? And
Fire!
would you-
I do like her deep stuff, but I do just like some mindless bops because I don't think.
Easy.
someone says you thought the chat was
I
going to
always
be
want
mean.
a dictionary.
The comments say you thought the chat was going to get mean, and it was the players all along. Here we go.
Do
Next
Jojo
one.
and I get the point?
Yes, you both get a point. Picture to Burn Taylor's version should swap the lyric back to "You're gay."
Well, that could be literally any one of us.
I mean, agreed, yeah, but it's.
I agree too. This is like a consensus.
I
Who do
think
you
that's a
think submitted
consensus among the
Can we
fans.
all just take credit for this one because I like that one.
No, I'm going to take credit for it.
I'm gonna go with Jon Jon.
You think Jon Jon sent it in?
Yeah, I think Jon- I think this is a.
Credit for it. Me.
Okay, so
I
Jojo
can't
votes
decide
Jon Jon.
between Jojo or not Jojo, Nick or Jon Jon.
Okay. Who would you like to submit the points for, though? So, Jojo, you voted for Jon Jon.
Wait, I didn't know voting for you was an option.
It is an option, but most of them are yours. I've just thrown in 1 or 2 in the random list so that it's none of yours, and it's mine.
I'm
But-
gonna double down, I think, on Jon Jon.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll go with Jon Jon too because I could see him running around his house going, yeah.
And then Jon Jon, who do you vote for?
Jon Jon.
Whoever it is, raise your hand.
It's me.
Jojo
Wow,
gets.
Jojo, you're a really good gaslighter.
I know.
Dang.
I stand by this. I would say you have nothing to be sorry about here.
I just did that one for me because obvious reasons.
I know.
Man, I don't even know when JoJo's lying. This is scary.
So this one says, not announcing debut TV was on the Eras Tour stage was the biggest lost opportunity.
Ooh.
Who sent this in?
Lyss. Well, we're all since debut Taylor stans, so Lyss. This gives me Lyss vibes.
Lyss vibes?
Mm-hmm.
Jojo or Lyss? Who do you think it is?
I kind of think it. Oh, I'm torn. I'm torn between Nick or Lyss.
Who do you think?
I think I'm gonna go with Lyss.
Okay.
I think, yeah, I'm gonna go with Lyss.
I'm gonna go with Jon Jon.
Going with Jon Jon? Raise your hand if this was yours. Jojo is incredible at this game. Oh my god.
I did have acting classes in college.
They're paying off.
So what I heard you
Dang.
say is you're cheating.
Yes, I'm cheating.
I am shooketh.
Okay, the next one, and then we'll take a break back to the normal questions, and we'll get back to your hot takes after 5 more normal ones. But this is the last one for this round, and that is another long one. Speak Now stands tend to be the loudest in the fandom and swear it's underrated. Forgetting it won countless awards, spawned multiple cross-genre singles, and is incredibly popular amongst fans because it only got one main song on the Eras Tour while debut got none.
T.
Who is saying no more Speak Now songs on the Eras Tour?
I can't believe JoJo would do that.
You guys are saying I think so the comments are voting for me real quick. You guys are accusing me of saying Speak Now is not underrated.
Yeah, actually, I think it might be Nick.
My
Yeah, I
favorite
think I did
album.
that too, actually.
Nick is a well-known Speak Now stan.
I know, but I feel like this is saying you could make that argument that the way this is worded says that Speak Now got enough songs on the Eras Tour. And I would be like, I'd throw in 1 or 2 more.
Mm-hmm. And you're going to say that when... Yeah, that's an interesting take.
So who do you guys think it is? Whoever wants to vote first.
I think it's Nick.
Think it's me?
Or maybe Jon Jon. Look at me with your
I have
eyes.
a question. No,
Yes.
actually, just completely...
Yes.
If we see our question up there, can we vote for ourselves or to get...
No,
the-
voting for yourself does not give you a point.
Okay.
So
That's what I thought. I was.
You're
just
supposed to vote for someone else
Okay.
to gaslight and throw people off.
I just wanted to double down on it, why it was you, but I just wanted to know.
So you're voting for me.
Yeah.
Jojo votes for me. Liz, who do you vote for?
I guess I feel like this is very Nick coded with the wording.
Okay. You guys all 3 vote for me. Raise your hand if it was you.
Jon Jon. Yeah.
Damn it, Jon Jon!
And I say it again, bop bop.
For me, I would not make this argument. I would say Speak Now did get its flowers in the music world. I would say among Swifties, I still stand by it's underrated. Like, I feel like people...
Now is so underrated. Meanwhile, debut gets absolutely nothing.
No,
Okay.
they're not enemies. Debut and Speak Now are together in this fight. Here we go. Next one. Oh, I have to do the puzzle. Here we go. Next one is back to normal one. So
Okay.
we're back out of hot takes for a second.
Okay.
There's another new rule. And just so you know, I've been keeping track of the rules during these hot takes. They still apply. So I know it's kind of tricky to remember that. But there's another new rule, and this is the craziest one so far. And that is anytime someone says a song from Fearless, you have to do the little clap clap.
Clap, clap.
Like from You Belong With Me.
Oh.
Here we go.
Anytime they say the rule, we have to clap, or every time they win, or they say it.
No. If you say a Fearless song, you have to clap clap. And then whoever claps last loses a point. So if anyone says it, for example, right now, I will say Love Story. Jojo was last one there.
Shocker.
Can we go Meredith?
Yeah, you can say Meredith and then a song from Fearless if you don't feel like clapping, but it has to be said right before.
Oh, I forgot about the Meredith.
Right.
Here we go. So now you can pick a song.
Okay.
Audience votes for a favorite. I'm going to send you a different rule for this. This one might make you guys think a little bit more, both the audience and the players. So I have to give you a little bit more time to think of one that applies to this role.
Nick, can we get a refresher for those just joining on what the current rules are before you send us?
So the current rules are Torture Poet songs are double points. If you say a collab, you lose a point. If you say Meredith before breaking a rule, it doesn't count. And then finally, if you say a song from Fearless, you have to clap, clap. For example, just now, none of you clapped after I said, Jon Jon, this point there. Because the album title is also a song title.
Oh, God.
So let me send you guys
the 1989.
The new rule. You guys might have to Google for this one, which is okay.
Audience votes for their
They vote for their favorite song of these choices.
Okay.
You're free to Google.
Okay, I'll be BRB.
Yeah, this one. So what they're gonna do, guys. So we did this a little bit earlier. So if you're just joining in, they're gonna all try to get you guys to vote for their song. But there's a secret rule about these songs that I've sent to them privately. If you guys can guess what this rule is that I just sent them, none of them get any points. So the audience, you guys are against the players right now. So if you can guess what these three things have in common, you prevent them from getting any points. They have to research for this one. This is tricky. Someone says, what's the Meredith one? The Meredith one means that if they say like Meredith and then a collab, like nothing new. So Meredith, nothing new. It doesn't count as saying a collab, and they're free. For example, right now, Meredith's Fearless. No one has to clap, right?
So we picked our favorite song, right?
Yeah, that applies to this. Well, you're trying to pick one that you think the audience will like.
Oh, okay.
Because the audience votes.
Are we counting Taylor's versions as separate, or?
I don't. If you want to.
They're kind of the same, but I just.
If you want to. It would be specified if so.
Okay.
Let me open the poll.
I think it'd be easier to keep them all the same.
Yeah. So, Jon Jon, I'll let you go first because I think you are just barely in third right now, so you could have the first pick.
Okay, well, I definitely think we should choose 22.
Okay. And then the next up would be, you guys are tied. Jojo and Lyss are tied, so whoever wants to say.
But Daddy, I love him.
But Daddy, I love him.
Dang it.
Okay. And then Lyss.
Look what you made me do.
Oh. And then look what should we do? And you guys vote in the poll. It'll show up at the top left of your screen. It'll show up on the top left here, and you vote for your favorite. But all the while the poll is going on, you guys can try to guess what it is. Oh my God! Someone says the most popular set list. Oh my God! Number 3 comment, track 6. They got it immediately.
Dang.
But still vote for your favorite in the comments.
But Daddy, I love him.
But I love him. I know. Track 6 is. Someone said that was easy. I thought that was a lot harder. You know, I thought people would have to look up track 6. I originally wrote track 5, and I was like, people have those memorized. You know, track 6 feels random. So it says we don't play. The audience gets their first point here, apparently.
I'm just saying, we have a music video for Look What You Made Me Do, and it's iconic.
True.
22 has an iconic music video. Like literally everyone dressed up at the Eras tour with a shirt.
That's overplayed.
Okay.
Daddy, I love
I'm just
him.
saying that because we barely have a Taylor's version of Look What You Made Me Do.
We have like this much of it.
So, the next one is going to be like the game 20 questions. So I'm thinking of a song. I've literally written it down on my whiteboard beforehand. You guys can take turns asking questions one at a time until you figure it out. However, a guess counts as a question on your turn. So if you want to guess, you have to wait for it to come back to you. So
Okay.
be careful with revealing too much information with each guess. And whoever gets it gets the point here.
Which song won the?
Oh, so they guessed it, so the audience got the point.
Oh, well, which
But I
one
think the
won
song
the-
that won was But Daddy I Love Him.
Oh, good job, Jojo.
You would have gotten 2 points if they didn't guess. Okay. Jon Jon, what question would you like to ask about this song?
What album is it from?
I should say, let's leave it to yes or no questions.
Oh, okay.
You're all like, ooh.
Does it have a person's name in it?
I don't believe so. Jojo?
Is the album cover in like black and white or sepia, or is it in full color?
No, it's in full color.
Okay.
Is there a Taylor's version?
Yes.
Ooh, good question.
Wait, is there Taylor's version of the album? Is what you mean? Then
Mhm.
yes.
Is this considered? Oh, could you consider this a pop song?
No. Jojo?
Was this song a single?
No.
Is this from your favorite album?
Yes.
Is it a vault song?
Yes.
Is it timeless?
Yes, Jojo.
Hey,
Great work there.
Hey!
That was really good. Here we go. Next is going to be now you guys have to write something down. You have to write down a Taylor Swift song that in that song mentions a number. So for example, 22 mentions the number 22. However you want to go. There's a lot of songs that have a number in there. It doesn't have to be the title. But you're trying to think of a number that's kind of in the middle again. This is like the brain way. That's kind of the theme of the episode. It's the middle. We've been doing a lot of that.
So we have to pick a number?
You have to pick a number that's in a Taylor Swift song. For example, 22s and 22, or 15 and 15, or even songs that has a number like 2,190 days from Glitch.
That's gonna be the highest. Don't pick that one.
So far, only one spot. I would say both of you go down a point for that.
That's
Wait,
Jojo pointed it out, I would say. That counts as you pointing it out.
Okay, and then who's the second point?
So, no, I said Jojo pointed out that both of you didn't clap. I mean, she didn't say it, but she pointed it out like multiple times. And so
I
you
looked
get
over and she was like this, and I was like,
the first rule we introduced was if you point that someone else broke the rule, then you get to steal their point.
okay.
Wait,
So,
what?
anyway, remember at the first thing I said is if you are the one who pointed out to me, like I didn't even notice that I said that song from the album that we can't say, you get to take the point because you pointed out that they didn't do it. So, you got so think of a song that has a number. The number that's in the middle. So for example, the 1 would be a really bad choice because there can't be in the middle. But something like, 7 or, a lot of songs mention it. 19 and Dear John, right? Like any song that mentions a number, the middle number wins. Yeah, I can do it with Burnt Heart has 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, Last Kiss has July 9th too.
Okay, I got
I'll
one.
have a number down. Do you guys have your number?
I have one.
yeah.
Okay. It's supposed to be fun turning 21. Okay. You have yours, Jojo?
Yeah.
Okay. Jojo, reveal your number and song.
7.
7. Okay. Lyss?
Mary's song.
You're doing 87 or 89? Which number do you want to?
I'll do 87.
Okay. And then Jon Jon?
4 Blue Eyes, State of Grace.
Well, Blue Eyes. Jojo, you're in the middle with 7. What a great choice there. But that was really, I feel like that was interesting because it makes you think there for a second. Next up here is a fast one. First one who can name a track 10 wins.
All you would
King of my heart.
I believe King of My Heart is a track 10.
Yes.
You do know for sure? Or I'm just checking.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it is. Wow, that was so fast. Liz, you're really good on these trivia ones today.
No, because then I'll be like,
So next, I'm gonna run a poll with these 4 options. Come in with The Rain, Coney Island, Teardrops on My Guitar, or Lover. I will point out, Liz. Oh, Jon Jon, you lost a point there. I said the track from the album we can't name. So, pick one of them. You have to all pick a different option. So, Jon Jon, you get the first pick of these choices. Remember, you can say Meredith before it if you want to pick the one that causes some issues.
Teardrops on My Guitar.
Okay, so you're going to pick Teardrops. The audience votes which is their favorite, though.
Okay.
So, Teardrops. Next up, we would be Jojo can pick next.
Coney Island.
Okay. Teardrops, Coney Island, and Lyss.
perfect. Lover.
Okay.
I love
Well,
it.
we all know what they're gonna pick.
Do we?
Yeah, we do.
And then we have Lover. For me, this is very easy. I would go easily Teardrops with My Guitar. What would you guys pick of these personally?
Like my
I
personal
pick Lover.
The audience could pick it. You would pick Lover as your favorite?
I would do Teardrop on My Guitar.
Jojo, what would you pick?
For my favorite, Teardrop.
Teardrops. I agree. See, I feel like Teardrops is a good choice right now. I know you're saying is that the one you said everyone's going to pick?
No,
Or
I
pick
thought
Lover.
for sure they'd probably choose
You're right,
either
though. I do need to leave a point.
Pony Island or Lover.
Oh, you did. You're right. Oh, and Jon Jon just said it too.
Oh. What one are we supposed to clap?
No,
Fearless song, right?
The Evermore song on here is a collab.
It's a collab. That's why I put it on there, and I completely forgot. See, I'm losing track of the rules too. That's why I put the other one that you can tell on each other.
I just started clapping, and
I'm gonna be honest, I've totally forgotten.
at first I put my finger on my nose, and then I was like, "Oh wait, hold on, that's not right."
You were like programmed from like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
So. I know. I did the clap, but no one else did.
I
So
didn't even hear him say that.
anyway, the winner was by just barely, just a few votes, Lover. So Lyss, you get the point there.
When did I say that?
Oh,
You said that you didn't say.
And
So what you
kings
said
and-
was, it was hilarious. You said, I remembered the rule about Meredith Fearless. You're like, I remember that rule, and then that's a track title. Anyway, now we're back to Light Me Up again. A little bit of a break from all remembering all these rules.
Hot take.
Hot takes number 2.
Okay.
Here we go. Now, these are people, once again, if you weren't here earlier, these 3 submitted their hot takes that they needed to say. Oh, but Zaki, I said Meredith first, which means it nullified it. These 3 submitted hot takes to me. They are trying to gaslight other people to think that they weren't the one that sent it in. If they can guess correctly who said it, they get a point. And I am an option, but very rare. I put everyone's in a randomizer. They all sent me 6, and I only put 2 of my own in there. So that's just so you know that how it works. This one was, Taylor is an adult woman who can defend herself, and she doesn't need her fandom fighting battles for her.
Pop off.
I know. I was like, D.
For this one, I was like, is this even a hot take amongst us? Like,
The tea is hot with this one.
I know. Who do you guys think said this one? The chat all seems to think one person.
I think it's me, but it's not. I mean, hard agree, but I think this one's Jon Jon.
No,
Okay.
I think it's JoJo.
We have a vote for Jojo and a vote for Jon Jon. Lyss, who do you think?
Sounds like me.
Jojo.
It's Jojo. Whoever this is, please raise your hand. Lyss. I don't feel like you don't even need to defend this. Like this, you can just stand by it. You know.
Yeah.
I said what I said.
Next up.
Oh. Never mind. I'll reveal that after.
Okay. Yeah, you might have noticed. Yeah, I did combine a couple.
Okay.
Similar. Yeah, the reveal is, Jon Jon, I didn't include that one of yours. That was very similar worded
yeah.
to this, which was funny. And I had to do that with a couple.
Okay.
AKA, we all agree.
Yeah. Next is
We're in agreement.
the Air Tour set list was strategically speaking. I have so many grammar errors in this. Ignore that. It was me, not you guys. I didn't copy paste. I typed it myself. The Air Tour set list, strategically speaking, is 100% correct based on song relevancy in 2022. And the people who disagree weren't on TikTok or in the fandom from 2019 to 2022. So like the Eras Tour set list was perfect, basically, strategically speaking.
That sounds like JoJo because she knows a lot about like the tour and she knows tours very, very well.
My ass would have put Death by a Thousand Cuts on that set list. You know it. You know it.
You wish. No. She is an adamant defender of this. Lyss, I'm not so sure.
Liz, what do you think?
And you love Speak Now too much, so I know it's not you.
Yeah, Speed Now would have another. Speed Now would have a longer
I
set.
feel like this is going to be Jon Jon because the wording of this is just confusing to me, and I feel like Jon Jon. I mean, I don't know.
Also,
Is it
Jon
because I
Jon
said
is
we
the
don't
one
think-
that's been on TikTok the longest of all of us.
I don't know.
Jojo, if you're gaslighting us right now, you're doing a really good job because I'm
I'm
like,
not gaslighting. I would have put Death by a
I
Thousand
think it's
Cuts on that
JoJo.
set.
She, look at her with covering all the tours and stuff. Like, she knows her ins and outs.
So Jon Jon votes Jojo. Jojo, who do you vote
Pardon?
for? Jon Jon?
JoJo.
Jojo. Back. Okay, and then Lyss, what do you
Jon
think?
Jon.
Yeah.
So we have 2 votes on Jon Jon. Raise your hand if this was you. Raise your hand.
Oh, I was like, what? I was like, who the heck is it then?
This next one is a little bit fiery.
No one.
Oh shit.
Oh God.
It's karma as a concept or an album is never going to happen. And her acknowledgement of this starts and ends with the song Karma.
Oh,
Well, I know it's one of these two.
spicy.
This
Bye.
one is very bold.
Where's Audrey?
Well, she would be Karma Truther.
I know. I
know.
want to see her anger. This
So-
has Liss's directness. This
Agreed with that.
her like
Never going to happen.
yeah, she's a little too like okay, guys, it's not gonna happen. I say Lyss.
Okay, one vote for Lyss. Jojo?
I
One vote
also.
for Lyss. Lyss, who do you think it is?
Jojo.
Okay. Whoever this is, please raise your hand.
Hey.
I purposefully worded it way more fiery than I
Fighting
actually.
words.
I do think that whatever she did right was not called karma and was going to be whatever ended up on Rep. Like we know Ready For It was written during the 1989 tour. There was songs on Reputation that were obviously written after everything happened, but I don't believe everything on Rep was written, like had to be scrapped or whatever. Whatever was scrapped could have easily moved around, like this is what she came for. I don't think as a concept we're ever going to get an album that comes through this part. The most we'll ever get is a part of the vault songs from Rep. And my start ends with Karma is because I think now that she's released a song called Karma, she's not going to release an album called Karma. So,
Sorry.
Everyone keeps saying that. I keep turning red. Apparently, I get red for other people too. So that's not a telltale anymore for me.
Rory
Here we
said
go.
karma equals
I didn't even write that one, and I was like a tomato.
next up we have Swifties have distorted the meaning of the crowd was chanting more lyric, weaponized against one another. What's hilarious about this is I believe multiple people here have made videos about this.
Can I
did.
Can
I
I
made
just
one.
gaslight myself and say it was me?
Gaslight yourself to say it was you. So you're saying it's not you. But
I
you're
know.
gaslighting.
I wanna claim that as mine, but I know that we're all in agreement here.
Who do you think is passionate enough to have submitted this?
Actually, I
Jon
don't know.
Jon mentioned it in the group chat today.
He did do that.
Oh,
She is revealing secrets. Confident.
Like that was sit in private.
I would never say that. I've never made a video about this very topic.
Right?
On
I
a
haven't
board.
either.
Who do you guys want to vote for?
None of us have.
Never replied to a comment like that.
No,
No.
I've never literally said, "Please tell me you don't understand the meaning of this song" without telling me.
Yeah, so who do you guys think it was who submitted it? You're saying Jon Jon, Jojo?
I'm gonna say
Who do you think said it?
They are flaming us in these comments. They're like, y'all have made multiple videos.
yeah, with several.
And it might have been mentioned like 1,000 times in lives.
Yeah. Who do you think sent
At
it in
least
though?
1,000 times. I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna vote. Yes.
Okay. Let's. Who do you think it is?
I'm gonna vote JoJo.
Vote Jojo. So, if whoever this is, please raise your hand.
Oh, I was like, none of us?
Well, I
That'd be
like,
hilarious.
Okay, I think we
I
should
just
all
wasn't-
raise our hands though, because I agree.
This next one is honestly so sweet that I was like, is it really a hot take? But I thought we should include it to have some
Well,
good.
it ain't mine. Y'all know that then.
It's a good energy, you know? Have some positivity.
Good
I think
energy.
this will be one we all agree on too. New Swifties should generally be welcomed into the community.
Jon
That's-
Jon wrote that.
Jojo.
Jon
That's
Jon definitely wrote that. It wasn't me or JoJo. I love you, JoJo. JoJo is so sweet, but it wasn't her. If it was, I'm shocked.
So we have two votes. I guess submitting your votes already, or you guys want Jon Jon, do you need to defend yourself?
I say it was JoJo. Like
It's JoJo.
I think we all feel the same thing, kind of like with the last question, but I think JoJo was the one who submitted it.
Okay. And then Lyss and JoJo both voted for Jon Jon.
Yeah.
Whoever submit this in, please raise your hand. That one was so sweet when I
JoJo
saw
and
it.
I are spicy, especially when you tell us hot takes. We're like, you want to hear hot takes? We got you.
Here we go. The next one
Well, you know why I submitted that though? Is
Why?
because not too long ago, like maybe a couple weeks ago, before I started posting again, one of the comments I got on my video was like, I love how you and like the Swiftie community. Somebody said something like, I love how this group. It was one of our older videos. I think it was the one where we did the glass clink thing.
Oh, the New Year's Day.
Yeah. I got a random comment on that, and they were like, I love how welcoming you guys are. This feels like a family, and we don't even know each other. And that's why I made that comment, because I was like, I want people to know that you're still welcome. You know,
For sure, always. Like I always said, like, you know, if you have a new Swiftie, it's just like someone to like share all my hyperfixations with. Like,
right?
let me tell you.
Let me catch you up. Okay,
So here we go. Next we have Torture Post Department deserved more. There should have been more music videos, more marketing, and there were so many missed opportunities.
I think all of us are in agreement here.
Can you imagine a music video for Down Bad? Or Who's Afraid of Little Old Me?
I need Guilty as Sin. That's what I need.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
she did
Or
not
I'm Gonna Get You Back.
listen as a single when it was going viral with the Post Malone edits, I will never understand.
true.
So true.
Even as just a radio single.
Like, imagine I'm Gonna Get You Back, like, as a music video. Like,
I just wanted more music videos. Like, I feel like Fortnite was her best director work, like, ever. And, like,
Great.
more of that.
If she could have continued the story, like if the Tortured Poets had just stuck to the aesthetic for like all 2-3 music videos or whatever,
It would have been amazing.
granted, she was very, very busy, and we are not chanting more.
But who do you think sent this in? Who do you think sent this in?
trying to figure out whose wording this sounds like.
I think
This sounds like a.
Did somebody just fart?
It might have been my whiteboard.
Oh!
Lyss, we missed you. We missed you. Woo.
Sometimes I forget this is public and not like. I did.
my God, y'all.
Oh, you did. That's so good. Some of the comments pointed that Jojo said the word Fortnite, which is.
Meredith.
That. I did say that.
Mhm. Okay, who do you guys think submitted this in?
Lyss.
I'm gonna
Lyss?
say
Lyss, Jojo, and Lyss, who do you think?
Jojo.
Okay, so whoever this was, please raise your hand.
Yeah.
Dramatic effect there. I was.
I was like,
in my head because like the wording sounds very Lyss, but I know that Jojo would adamantly defend the Torture Poets Department. So I'm like,
So here we go.
Wait, did I say that?
Sounds like it could be me.
Next, we're going to our last set of game changer questions. This is name a song by another artist that shares the name with the Taylor Swift song "Fastest Wings."
name a song by another artist.
Untouchable?
Oh, that counts. Oh,
I don't understand the question.
Jojo, you get a point, and also the other two players don't get a point for not clapping. But yeah, so basically, I was looking for something that shares a name. So Beyonce has a song called "Haunted," for example. So you say,
Oh, so you were looking for the same song.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Untouchable is just
Oh,
a cover.
the way the
Yeah.
question was, I thought you were asking for like a song title matching another artist's name.
no.
I was too. I was like 10.
I was like-
raw.
And then in my head, I'm like, Untouchable. I don't know that artist. Who?
Yeah, I get it, the way it's worded. Name a song by another artist that shares a name. It was sharing the name of the song. is what I said.
Okay.
But there we go. Now we have the last rule. The last rule of the whole thing.
Oh, as the crowd was chanting more rules.
Here we go. You lose a point if you say the name of a Taylor Swift song that starts with a vowel. This is the hardest rule, but there's very few questions left. There's a lot of these. Remember the narrative of it all. Next, don't worry, we have nothing to do with songs next. Name a Taylor Swift fact that you think I don't know. If you're right, you win a point. You can all get a point here. So this is my way of saying, I want to know new stuff, but I can't find anything new to learn. So tell me something new. Here we go. It could be anything. It could be small, it could be big, whatever you think I don't know.
You gotta give me a second to dig
Yeah,
through the
for sure. I'm very nerdy, so it's extra hard, and I have all my spreadsheets. Here we go. You get a point. Each of you can get a point here.
Can I Google something really quickly?
Sure. Feel free to. It could even be something tiny. Like, did you know on February 5th, 2005, she had oatmeal soup?
We have to tell the truth, or can we lie?
I think it has to be truthful.
Okay, I think I got one.
Okay.
Do I just say it?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first time Taylor performed 22, she was wearing
Okay.
that blue shirt that says "Shake It Off,"
Mm-hmm.
unicorns. They used that in the "Shake It Off" lawsuit to prove that Taylor didn't steal someone else's.
Oh, that's so cool. I did not know that. The thing I did not know was the fact it was from the first time Taylor Swift performed 22. I think it says "Haters Gonna Hate," right?
I think something like that. It has "Shake It Off" lyrics. Yeah,
Oh, yes.
Peter's gonna hate.
You told me something I did not know, so
Wait,
that was really good. I didn't know where it was from. I just knew that she wore a shirt that said "Haters Gonna Hate," and they used it. But it's from the 22 performance, so that counts.
thanks. That was hard. You know a lot of stuff.
I know. I'm like, I don't know. She used a Sharpie for eyeliner for a while.
That's crazy. Is that really true?
Yes. You didn't know that?
No, that's
Oh.
crazy.
Um,
I just need you to bring up the tattoo.
The heart one. I know. That's what got me thinking of it. I was like, she did the heart tattoo with a Sharpie on her foot, and then I was like, oh yeah, she did it with eyeliner for a little bit for a while too.
Okay, Jon Jon, which one do you want?
I'm trying
So
to.
far, they both got a point.
I know. I'm trying to think.
That's crazy though. Sharpie on her eye.
Yeah, there was something where I think it was Andrea that told her she had to stop doing that or something like that. Or she was telling fans that she does it, but she doesn't recommend it or something like that.
Here we go.
Did you know?
Yes.
Did you know that during Taylor's debut era, or before debut, or around that time, it was very common for artists to have their own street team as a separate entity from their artistry on the internet. So that is why she created Taylor Nation as its own street team, because it was a trendy thing back then.
That's cool. I like that. I did not know that.
Taylor Nation is actually a relic of that time.
That's so cool. We love that.
Yeah.
All three of you get points, and we all learn something new. So here we go. You have to name a Taylor Swift song that mentions another country. You don't have to go in any order. Just points until we run out.
Paris.
Paris?
What if she
Okay.
could've?
London.
Okay.
How long, London?
Yes.
2 points for me.
Yes. I
Oh,
got
you-
for sure. You're like, just remember making sure.
I am, yes.
Wait, are we naming song titles or?
Any song that includes anything from another country.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I almost
Message
come back
in a
to
bottle.
here.
I'd like to be here is good. Message in a bottle, also good. Anyone else?
Um,
I just keep thinking about the United States.
wait, does Bigger Than the Whole Sky count because of the Asia?
I'll give it to you. I'll give
Okay.
it to you.
Oh, that's the one I thought I was doing earlier.
Does it need to name a specific place or like a spot in another country?
You won't lose a point if you throw one out.
Black Dog.
Black Dog. You know what? I'll give it because we kind of know where that is. You know.
Yeah.
London Boy.
London Boy. I think we got that one earlier.
The
That was-
Man.
The Man.
Oh, damn it, that was mine. I was seeing it in my head.
Saint Tropez.
Saint Tropez. Any other ones?
Come Back Be Here.
Liz said that earlier.
Is I Almost Do? Does that one have one?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's the
Let's come back here. Okay, so that was a good amount of points. Everyone got to throw some on the board. The one I'm surprised no one said was 7. We'll move to India forever.
Oh.
Here we go.
Well, I got Asia.
This next one has a plot twist. You have to think before. I'm not going to tell you until you lock one in. Pick a random Taylor Swift song. But remember, it's going to have to fit something else. I'm going to run a poll. But remember, I do weird things with polls. So think of a song. You don't get to know what it's for, though.
The Black Dog.
Okay.
Uh,
Because earlier we did like second place, and now we've done other things with secret rules. Just pick any song.
Guilty of Sin.
Guilty of Sin.
Is it over now?
Okay. Some great
That's a vowel.
choices.
That's a vowel.
Oh, that is a vowel. So, Jon Jon, sadly, your point there. I had to remove one from you and give it to Jojo there.
Do I pick a different song?
No, you said it already. Just by saying it. You already took the hit there. So here we go. Let's run this poll. And then once the poll starts, by the way, the audience, your job is to vote for your favorite. As always. You guys just vote for your favorite every time. But I will tell them the plot twist once this starts. So the first choice, we have the black dog. If I can type correctly, I misspelled it somehow. Black dog, guilty of sin.
Vowel instead of vowel.
And then we have, is it over now? I've misspelled so many times on this. It's because it's on the, like, a stand, my little phone stand. So hard to type on that. Here we go. You guys vote for your favorite right here. Which one's your favorite? And here is the plot twist. Are you guys ready? Their favorite one wins. I was making you overthink it.
Oh.
Oh, well, I mean.
The last time I did the same question with the plot twist, I think I did it with Lyss. That's why I wanted to be different. The plot twist was last place, which I did right before it. So I tried to get you to overthink it on the end. And so this is what it's vowel. Vowel is like
That
A.
literally just gave me a pop-up that said,
And sometimes
is this you?
why?
Is this live appropriate for TikTok?
Wait, give you?
Yeah, it gave me a pop-up that literally just across my screen. Is this live appropriate for TikTok? Yeah, it was educational and entertaining.
That's fun. So there's 13 seconds left on the clock. Here we go. So far, it looks like this is a very tight race. They're all less than 40%. So, it's almost a third, a third, a third. But the winner, in my opinion, I think my favorite of these three as well, is Guilty of Sin. So what a great...
And that's 2 points.
I know, it is 2 points. Very smart. Here we go.
I didn't have to think hard on that one, thanks.
Last question before we go to the final round of hot takes.
Oh, we have more hot takes. All right.
Name a different song that includes the same number we talked about a long time ago. I told you to remember that number.
Dear John.
No, that was the same song. You have to pick a different song that has the same number. I told you earlier, the second question, remember this
Now
number.
that we don't talk because it's the track number.
Would have, could have, should have.
What if could should have is the answer
Aw.
we're looking for. It was 19.
I got
There
a
we go.
point. So I can be less.
But there we go. I was like, remember this number for later, for the last question. Here we go. Final mini game.
Well,
On fire. One more time. These I purposefully moved a couple of them down to this last round.
Yeah.
So this one is a little. I try not to change the order. You know what I mean? I tried to include the big ones down here.
Okay.
This one's kind of a big one. Evermore Long Pond doesn't exist.
I cannot believe Jojo would say that.
What's honestly sad about
He's
this?
out
is
to
that-
kill everyone's dreams. I knew it. I knew that about her.
Jojo, or not Jojo, Jon Jon, you seem really guilty.
I'm passionate about this, and it being Jojo.
That song is a collab.
What?
Who said? Did you say you said Evermore? I didn't catch you say.
I'm
it.
passionate about this. I didn't say that E word.
I didn't hear him say it. I think they're talking about me saying it, but I don't have points.
Oh.
They're trying to call me out, but I don't.
gaslight me.
He's
It
gonna
was not
come for
my
me.
gaslighting.
Yeah. I lost my pen.
My
But I said it. I know it starts with a vowel, but I was the one that said it. I don't have any points to lose. Okay.
Wait, so who?
Who said
None
it?
of us said the word.
No, so no one said the word. But who do you think submitted this? You think Jon Jon? You think Jojo?
Yes.
Lyss, where do you side on this war between Jon Jon and Jojo?
Watch it be Alyssa.
Oh,
Who do you vote for?
Jon Jon?
Jon Jon? Okay. Raise your hand if you think this was you. Not think if this was you.
It was me.
Well, I was right.
Yeah, but you were. Next up here, we have.
Y'all should know I don't think about Evermore. No, I'm just kidding.
That time you said it.
I said Evermore.
Still starts with an E.
What's dangerous about the song Evermore is it's both starts with an E and it's a collab.
Yeah.
Here we go. You weren't an original if your MySpace song was ever tied together with a smile or a place in this world. Now, I will say from the get-go, you can know this is not me because I never had a MySpace.
I never had a mic. I can't believe Lyss would say this.
I'm once again gonna go with Jon Jon just because his internet presence has been so strong for so long.
No, it's Lyss because like she has fighting words. She's Texan, so you know.
I am not a Texan. I happen to live here,
That's
but
right.
I'm not.
Okay.
Okay.
With the beach.
Live here.
So,
You're
who do you
still
guys
from the South.
Jon Jon, you vote for Lyss.
I vote for Lyss.
Who do you guys vote for?
Jon Jon, because he is an OG too.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna change my vote. I think I'm gonna go with Alyssa.
Okay, so we have
Right?
raise your hand if this is you, first of all.
Oh, damn it.
Now, what do you mean by this? What do you have against tied together with a smile or a place in this world?
No. So back in the days of MySpace, in the ancient days, so it was very common to have like a song on your profile on MySpace, and every like middle school, very early high school girl had either Tied Together with a Smile or A Place in This World as their MySpace song. And MySpace songs were like a subtle way of communicating something that you feel. And so almost every girl had either Tied Together with a Smile or A Place in This World.
I had Oh Mickey, the Bring It On version.
I had Picture to Burn.
I had Tim McGraw because she talks about Georgia, and I am from Georgia, so I was like, and I have blue eyes, so.
Yeah, the audience would like to point out that you said a place in this world, Jon Jon. Dangerous one right there.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never had that. You can't prove it.
But very, very good. You still got points for tricking some people there. This next one's fighting words. Like, I was like, ooh.
When is the audience going to get that I have forgotten all of the rules?
Taylor Swift's merch team needs replaced. It's getting uglier, and it's a lot childish looking. Now, I actually would say I don't agree with this necessarily. I actually love her recent merch, especially not these last two drops, but the time before.
I would say the summer collection was prettier, but it wasn't, it's kind of bland, I guess.
I think they just don't know what to do because there's nothing new to promote. So they're just kind of like designing clothes at this point, which is fine.
Who do you think submitted this, though? Is the question.
Lyss.
Lyss.
You guys watch Lyss, who do you think it was?
Jojo.
Bull honky. Bull honky.
Raise your hand if this was you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will laugh now because
Like that book bag.
Okay,
What's
here's
fun-
one thing I'll say.
Yeah.
They are finally getting away from putting Taylor's face on freaking everything.
I've been loving
and
it.
I will +1 that every time.
what made me laugh about this is, wait, I told Lyss that one of hers was very similar to someone else's, but I didn't tell her which one. And she was like, it's obviously the merch one, which made me laugh because of the three, that was the furthest away from what anyone else.
Wait, what?
Lyss texted me her hot takes.
Uh,
And I told her that one of the three that she said has been like, said kind of similar vibes by all three of you. And she was like, oh, it's the merch one, obviously. Which is funny because both of you did not say anything at all. All of our other ones, twin was, it just made me laugh. And I said, I cannot confirm or deny. And Lyss was like,
comment section, you just be quiet, okay? This is not your speak. Speak now.
the comments said that you said nothing new, which is crazy.
I said nothing.
It's hilarious that they're noticing this. I would not have noticed that.
I'm not catching what I'm saying, to be quite honest. I'm tired.
You're just having fun. See? Sometimes we play games.
Fun.
Here, and this is another tough one.
Okay.
Everything doesn't need to revolve around TS. Touch grass and those are the other artists who aren't open as their friends. This is crazy to me. I would never say this. But although I do like other artists that aren't in this. I do agree with the sentiment, not the tone.
Everything doesn't need to revolve around TS.
Yeah.
Touch some grass and listen to other artists who aren't openers or her friends.
Who have you...
Jojo is chronically online, and so touch some grass is a very Jojo thing to say. In this essay,
In this essay.
So does Jojo. Jojo goes to other concerts.
Yeah, Jojo does other stuff. She met Kelsey Ballerini.
They did. That was so cool.
Goes to
Jojo has
Chief
a
Game.
whole channel for K-pop.
So
Who would like to-
you make content about other artists a lot, way more than I do right now.
I'm safe
But I didn't
because
say this.
I'm safe because the content I make is about Taylor and Sabrina, both of which. But yeah, who do you guys
To
think?
be fair, Kelsey Ballerini is friends with Taylor, so this still kind of falls.
No, I think it's JoJo.
So we have a vote for JoJo.
I'm in the vibe.
Who else wants to? Okay.
I'm gonna vote for Lyss.
Okay. Let's who are you gonna vote for?
Jojo.
So raise your hand if this was you.
I knew it. As soon as you said JoJo, I was like, wait a minute.
I was feeling a little feisty whenever I said that.
This is real.
Next up, we have Midnights is the Folklore 1999 hybrid album that people keep asking for. It's an interesting sentiment.
You know, it's not me because I'm like, huh?
I would say that one that this fits for me is like Tortured Poets. I feel like that one. I guess it's less 1999 though. That's strays further from the pop.
Yeah, this sounds like Jon Jon type analysis to me. I agree with them.
I mean, I'm a like real talk here for a second. I think I've made this case once upon a time, but that was before Tortured Poets. But I didn't submit this.
Okay, so
I can't
JoJo's.
believe Nick would do this to us. Why would Nick say this?
I said this.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Liz, what do you think?
I would go with Nick.
Okay,
And the reason I would not say this, and I'm gonna gaslight everybody. The reason I would not say this is because Midnights doesn't quite have the storytelling that Folklore has.
I would agree with that. Okay,
Is it Jojo then?
raise your hand if it was you.
It was me. I will stand 10 toes down on this. It does have the lyrics that Folklore has. It's different. You're losing me. Would've, could've, should've. You're on your own, kid. Maroon. Take your breath away every time. It has the
I'm not
box.
saying the lyrics were bad.
Bejeweled is the style of Midnights. Like, it has a strut song. It's perfect.
Okay, the final one. And I feel like this is a hot take more. When I read it, I was like, this does qualify as a hot take, but I feel like everyone here is the kind of person that would agree with it, whereas the chat will disagree. That's like the vibe I'm getting. When I read it, I was surprised because I thought it would be interesting.
I'm trying to remember what all I submitted.
Debut is a top 5 Taylor Swift album.
Ooh, facts.
Ooh.
I know. I was saying that's the vibe I was picking up. Like, I feel like the comments would freak out about that. But like, all 3 of you with me, I feel like there's an appreciation for Debut here.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, there's an appreciation, but I wouldn't put it in the top 5. I do love Debut though.
I mean, Debut is the reason we're here, right? So like,
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's an appreciation for it, and I love that album.
but everybody knows I'm a pop girly. Like, I literally write pop music for a living.
I still think it's a Jon Jon.
Jojo.
Okay, we have a vote for Jon Jon.
Yeah, because I'm
Well,
listening to you guys fight it out because it's one of you
I
guys.
think this is JoJo.
If you fight
Okay.
it,
JoJo.
We have a vote for JoJo. JoJo, what is your vote?
Lissa, look at me.
So look at me.
I think it's Jon Jon.
Okay,
I think it's JoJo.
whoever this is, please raise your hand.
Jon Jon, you better put that damn hand up.
Hey, okay.
I love Debut so
Yeah.
much.
It deserves its flowers.
It does.
Fair.
You know, the earlier you're like the Eras Tour set list was like perfect, 100%. In my world, I would have given Debut a set too.
I would have given
It did
this
deserve a
too.
set. It
But if
did.
we're looking at it realistically in this essay,
Well, my crazy take about that is if you look at the numbers, Debut is a higher performing album than even Speak Now.
yes, but that is before we
Sure.
had Speak Now Taylor's version, and we were leaning into it
Yeah.
at the time of its creation.
I do like Debut more than Speak Now.
That hurts, but I do agree. I think that I do see your vibe there. I love Speak Now. But yeah, so with this, that concludes our game. Hopefully you guys had
I
fun.
obviously won. Sorry, everybody.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do this. I was trying to go back to the front. The points were as follows. In third place was Jon Jon with 11 points. A respectable amount of points, I would say, though. I feel like you were saying you were really far behind. I feel like it was okay. You know, it was a good effort.
Yeah, but me running my mouth also deleted a lot of points.
Yeah, you probably would have been at like 20 points if we didn't go back. Then we have, I'm trying to calculate, but Lyss in second place with, if I can do my math, 27, correct? 27 points. And then finally winning this is Jojo with 31.
Hey,
So very much.
When gaslighting gets you points.
So hopefully you guys had fun with this.
Oh yeah. I liked this one because it was very like we got to involve the comments, like everyone watching more. I think that's a lot more fun.
Yeah, the game changer ones are the ones that everyone in my Discord begs for the most. When I'm like, what game show should I do? They're like, please, game changer.
Yeah, no.
hot
This
takes
is
are fun. I think
Oh,
I
yeah.
love them.
well, hot takes are fun because like it gives us all something like it's like a rapid fire. Let's talk about this real quick. You know what I mean? And
That
it's
is-
I like the ones that we all agree on, or the ones where we're like, oh.
Ooh,
It was-
wait, I have a question. Nick,
Yes.
you said debut deserved a spot on the set list.
Yes.
Which song you have to cut at least one to get debut one song on the set list? Which
Yeah.
song do we cut from the set list?
So for me, so are we talking about the original? Because like
yeah,
if we're
it's very original set list.
It's sort of like-
I would say in my brain, this is gonna be a huge hot take. People are gonna freak out. I love the staging of it, but in this world we wouldn't have known the staging, right? Like if I was given just the set list,
Yeah.
the song I would cut first is Mastermind. That'd be
I cut the last Great American Dynasty.
I'd have cut Marjorie.
that one.
Honestly, if I had not seen the Eras tour at all, I probably would never have predicted she would open with Miss Americana.
Yeah.
The Heartbreak Prince. Like I never would have put that on the set list. Now I can't think of it being anywhere else on the set list. Like imagine it without it, especially with the long time coming. I am still disappointed though that we never, still to this day, we have never heard her perform it in its entirety.
Like, I wanted
I
to
know.
go, fight, win.
Like as a surprise song, that
Yeah.
as the audience chanting that, like come on.
Yeah.
But we'll get it next tour, probably, as a surprise song. I think we'll get it kind of. So, I know this is kind of crazy. This is so far in the future now. Like, I think night one surprise song is going to be Miss Americana. Like, I don't know. Like, something about it feels like. So, next tour, acknowledging the previous tour. Because I don't think Miss Americana is going to be on the next set list, obviously. Like, you know? And
It
so.
was kind of a signature of this tour.
Very Taylor thing to do, actually.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? That's what I think. Like, it would not be on the next set, but it would be acknowledged as like the previous chapter, Miss Americana surprise song night one. I don't know. That's what I've thought for a while. I've never had a place to share it until you.
Actually, since we're all here, what does everyone think she's gonna do next? Because we are in July, we still have the rest of 2025, or is she just gonna take the year off? What do you guys think?
I don't think she's gonna take the year off for sure.
No, I think she'll start teasing debut, giving us debut.
Because we are
It's almost like she kind of still can take off the rest of the year, right? Like,
totally.
because she doesn't have a ton of marketing to do
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah, because like, let's assume everything's already been done in like business meetings or whatever for the record. All it basically is her posting things. Like
Yeah.
she's not going out on tour for it. She's not, as far as we know, she's probably not going to do like daytime talk show stuff for it. And we are approaching its 19th anniversary. I know everyone swears by the 20th. I know. But there is still time in the year for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
See
Can
that.
can I defend me?
Yeah.
I think it's TS12 next. I think she's been too inspired to not be writing brand new music. I think that just like Torture Poets Department was an album she had to put out, and I think part of that reason is because she felt her writing changing once the Travis Kelce of it all kind of And so I think this is another album she has to put out so that she can continue.
I mean, I don't disagree with any of it. Like, it could,
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, I think at this point anything is plausible.
Yeah.
I think we will,
Not
by
rap, though.
1 year from now, we will either have had TS12, or we will know when TS12 is coming. From
By
1 year from right now,
Oh yeah. Oh
we
yeah.
will. One of those two things will be true.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
so, I don't know what on earth she did with that filming in Vancouver. I can't even think about it anymore. I'm so confused.
yeah.
I feel like if it was a documentary about the Masters, there's a small chance that she's updating it now that she owns them all, because it would really be a disservice to not like end that story.
Mhm.
Nice little.
Got it. Ribbon.
No.
I could see. So the thing is, I kind of feel like their like re-records as we know them are over, which is why I think we needed like a break in between. Which is why I'm kind of leaning towards TS12. Like we're out of that mind. We're like out of the Eras era, and then so this is completely delusional now. We have no reason. I think we start living in a world where anything is possible now that she owns everything. So we start getting teasers. For example, Reputation. Sorry, no, what am I thinking? 2026 debut, 20th anniversary near the end of the year. Gets the whole thing, and she doesn't call it like debut Taylor's version. She calls it like Taylor Swift parentheses celebration version, or I don't know, remastered or something like that. Then the next year, she does her normal stuff, like she's on tour or whatever, and then we get Reputation 10th anniversary edition or Reputation Deluxe, where I know it's like so far away, and a lot of people would be freaking out about it being that far away. And then we can get stuff like Lover 10-year anniversary edition in 2029. I know it's kind of crazy to say
And
that.
that's
with,
when
like,
we finally get Need.
yeah, exactly. And then things kind of can come out if they want. Like, let's say there was like maybe a Speak Now song or two that she didn't include on Taylor's version because she didn't self-write it, but she did at that time. A little droplet of like a little Speak Now's birthday. Here's a little Speak Now celebration. Like something like I own everything. I can do whatever I want. There's no reason to think this other than that would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think definitely there's still room like in the rest of the year. I do think though that if she's gonna start promoting something, it's gonna be in like August, September, because then she's gonna want it probably this music marketing wise, she's gonna want it before probably the first half of November at the latest. And so if she's gonna do multiple variants, like let's say it's debut or TS12, I'm gonna assume probably debut because it would give her more time to write for TS12, but you can make the case for both. If she's going to do multiple variants, she still has plenty of weeks to drip feed that and get all her variants, which again, just to remind the audience, yes, there probably will be variants. We don't want to hear it. We know it's a lot.
I love the variants personally, like always.
I do.
Jimmy.
Here's my thought about a TS12 this year that I would love. I don't even know if it's realistic, but a lot of people were talking about TS12 at the end of the year in like December, which I don't feel right. But 12/12 is a Friday. I don't think that's a good time to release an album because of Christmas. Christmas will kill her the next week. And I was on live the other day talking about this, and I accidentally came up with an idea that I really liked around the 12/12, and which is kind of like genius. Number wise, 12s, whatever, because she could do a pre-release single like 12 weeks before that, and then she doesn't even have to worry about Christmas music because her single would have already done the run, and then she does like a smaller single for the day it comes out, and then she does like a real single after Christmas in January, which I don't think that would happen. Just it's a way to make 12/12 work that I kind of love, and I want her to have a pre-release single again.
Here's a question for you all.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys think, whenever we do get debut TV, do you think there will be a promotional single for it?
No.
No?
I think it's most likely at this point, if she does drop debut TV, it'll be just like a digital version at first, and then like have merch to go
with
along with it.
I don't think so. I think she'll give it not a digital. She'll do vinyls on opening week at least. Maybe just
Go
one.
with the Speak Now treatment.
Yeah, like either the Speak Now, but I could see it for variants, the same as.
I think it would be great if, because like with every re-record. She hasn't released a single that was on the previous version of the record. It's always been a vault song. I think what would be really cute for her to do is if she finally released her version of "You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home" as the promotional single for the record, because that is what would sell that record.
I feel like if she, okay, this is my music marketing side. The day she announced that she owned her masters back, that's when I think she should have released "You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home" Taylor's version.
Oh, really?
Just because, even if it doesn't come out for a long time after that, like, you know, like Wildest Dreams.
Oh, yeah.
Swifties immediately came together and made Reputation go #2, and her albums fit everything. It would give, like, we would be pointed at one song. It'd be very poetic. You always find your way back home, you know. And because we didn't get that, I don't feel like we're going to get.
Well, and the reason I think "You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home" is the perfect, like, single for the record. Like, I would love "I'd Lie." I'd love all these unreleased songs that we know are probably in the vault. The reason I would love it is because of the Hannah Montana of it all. It crosses multiple generations, and it's the only song on debut that really does that everyone has a connection with. Not to, like,
Yeah.
we all love "Teardrops on My Guitar," we all love "Our Song," we all love all those songs. But I do think of the vault list, and there's a list, I think that song would really sell it. And it would sell, like, the emotional aspect of taking back her name, and, like, everyone would get the little, you know, blah, blah, blah.
I agree with that, the song choice especially.
Can I offer one piece of kickback on 12/12?
Yeah.
Here's my thing. I think that Taylor's, like, not picking those kinds of dates anymore. Yeah. Like, after 8/9 to announce. And, like, my evidence is this. If we think she had debut Taylor's version recorded at the end of the Eras tour, which I think she did, she could have released it on her freaking birthday, which was a Friday, 12/13. And so, like, to me, marketing and timeliness is most important to her, because if it was, like, these cool dates, she literally could have released Taylor Swift Taylor's version on her fucking birthday at the end of the Eras tour. You know?
For me, the only reason, so I don't actually think she'll release one 12/12 to preempt it. I was just like, to make it work, you would have to do a pre-release single. I don't think anyone should release an album that late in the year. And I think Taylor learned a lesson with Evermore. Almost, like, Evermore was a struggle. If you were a Swiftie during Evermore, we had to work to even get that to be #1. And Willow, we fought like tooth and nail for Willow.
All those mixes.
Christmas is insane. Like, you don't mess with Christmas. And I don't think she would do it. Yeah, I don't think she would do it again. For, like, if she was going to do it again, it would have to be a big moment, which is why, like, a new album could do better than a re-record. But even then, I don't think she would do a new album then. Just if she wanted to, she would have to make her big numbers earlier on and do a pre-release single. And she hasn't done that in forever, so I don't necessarily think she will do pre-release singles. So I'm not on the 12/12 train, just on the poetry of it.
Also, like, marketing wise, if you're gonna drop a brand new studio album as one of the biggest pop stars, where are you gonna make your money? Black Friday and Christmas in the US, which is her home country. So the latest she's gonna do it is just before Thanksgiving.
Yes, for sure. And I agree fully on that.
She ain't stupid.
Yeah. The one thing I would love, so if I was on her team, which I like to preface this on, not that she should do it or she will, just if it was me.
None of us are Taylor Nation, everybody.
Yeah. I would be the person that people on Twitter accuse, you know, Taylor's team of being, like, what's it called, a chart terrorist, and a Grammy, whatever they could say. Like, I would be like, okay, what we're gonna do, whatever new album you have, you release it before the Grammy eligibility period this time, have it go #1, then you have a new single to go #1 when the album comes out, and then you can nominate 2 things for Song of the Year and finally get that songwriting Grammy. Potentially, you have 2 chances if you do one before and then the rest after. I don't know. Yeah. Like, she had Shake It Off nominated 1 year at the Grammys, and then Blank Space the next year because she released Shake It Off early enough. Like, that was 2 shots. I mean, she didn't do it, but she didn't win it, but it would have been really cool.
The other thing I semi-worry about with TS12, and Jojo, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, is, yes, we know she's Taylor Swift, and yes, we know she's, you know, she can do whatever the hell she wants. I worry, though, with a brand new record, because we still have debut TV, which she basically told us is done. We know that that's coming. And we know like the Rep TV Vault or special edition or whatever she's going to do with that are coming. One thing the Tortured Poets department fought against was the anticipation of something else. And I worry, I wonder if she's waiting on TS12A to just take her time and enjoy her life, and acknowledging that she's writing all the time. B, I wonder if she would release it to do again, fighting that anticipation of something else.
I can see that. This is a really good point.
So I'm saying like release in 2026, like first quarter kind of thing, instead of like this year, because we're still having that. What do you think?
For me, like the most likely theories for TS12 is Q3 this year or Q1 2026.
Yeah.
That's like the only way I see it in my head. Because I keep going back to our Midnights and Eras Tour timeline, which was an announcement in September.
Yep.
Or August. It might have been August with a release in October. And then she announced the Eras Tour, like what, a week or two after Midnights came out? And then she started the Eras Tour in March of the next year.
Yeah.
So the whole thing was like start to finish, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, 6 months between when she announced that album to when she started touring. So I mean, at earliest fall this year, but I don't think it makes much sense to push it out past like April of next year, you know?
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, and I guess it would also depend on what type of record we're getting. You know, like the sound has to be important. Like Midnight's work because it's definitely a fall record. You turn that on, it's got mid-tempo bops. You know what I mean? That's very October, November kind of feeling.
To be
Folklore,
fair, 1989 came out at the end of October.
Yeah.
that's true. That's
And I
true.
don't feel like TTPD was. I feel like TTPD is more a fall record than a like April.
That's fair.
I think
It's
she
really
It could be a
Maybe the
winter
first-
album.
she's gonna avoid more than anything. She's gonna market what is best for her, which whoever said Black Friday, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and she's going to avoid her friends. So like she's not gonna drop the same as Ed Sheeran, but also she only gave Beyonce 3 weeks. So I think that that's kind of her max. Like she'll avoid
Within reason.
her friend, but like within reason. Yeah.
I honestly think as long as it's not the same week, it's fine. I don't think any artist can claim multiple weeks. That's how I've always thought. So she just doesn't release on the same week. She's been friendly with Adele forever. They both were friends. If you think back when Adele released her album, Taylor even moved her album off of the release date to give her, you know. And so I honestly think as long as it's not the same day, they're fine. You know, there's no bad blood. Even if, like, let's say she does it the week after Sabrina Carpenter's release. It's not like she stepping on Sabrina Carpenter's release. Sabrina Carpenter had her own week, and she has her week. You know, it's just how it goes.
Yeah, and I think that is something that some people have to kind of understand. Oh, here's my new hot take. I do think sometimes the fandom has to understand that at the end of the day, this is a business for her. Like she's gonna be gentle with her friends and people that she knows will have hard hitting albums and stuff, but like also she has to do a business too. Like she'll give you, like you said, she'll give you a week, maybe 2, maybe 3, but then she's gotta do her stuff too.
But yeah.
It just cuts me off. I'm gonna hop off because my phone's at 5%, and I have to go sit on the hallway floor if I want to charge it because it's like behind my bed. So I'm gonna hop off before it dies on you guys.
Send us puppy pictures.
Oh yes.
Yes.
We love you.
All right, love you
It
guys.
was so good to see you again.
Love you.
Everyone's been missing you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, it was so good to have her back.
It was.
She looks so good in her Megan Maroney blue. It's like so fitting on her. I don't look good in that like cerulean. It looks good on Lyss. It does.
But yeah, I in general agree with. Wait, I think I can disconnect my own self. There we go. That's just us 3. I can't believe I could do that from my phone. That's crazy. But I agree with what you were saying. Like both of you, your points.
Yeah, like I think she's got something brewing, but I think it's all whatever she's planned next, which based on her letter, I'm kind of assuming she is absolutely toying debut TV and TS12. I think that the Reputation acknowledgement was like, hey guys, I'm not into it. I'm working on it, but it needs some work. So what about this is kind of what that letter was reading to me. I do think that the 12 eyes and the 12, like, I think all of that is intentional. Because they're very obvious Easter eggs. They're very much her being like, but I do think whatever she has planned next, she has already planned.
Yeah.
At this point, I think she's had plenty of time off. And I think even if she did end up taking the rest of 2025 off, she's still going to have her business meetings in the background. She's still going to have her recording trips, like all that sort of stuff too. So whatever she's planning next is probably pretty solid, especially if the next thing is debut TV, which is a record we already have. I think that marketing is already like in place. Just waiting to go, okay, it's this day. TS12, she probably had that concept design last year when she was thinking about it, you know? Because, I mean, I know as an artist, as soon as you release one project, you're already thinking about the next one, especially with Taylor.
Well, I stumbled across a YouTube video today, actually, from Lover when she did the Lover Lounge. Before, it was after Me came out, but before she released the album, and it was like the night before she released the album. And I was watching it fascinated because I had never watched it in full before, but she literally says, I started conceptualizing, like I started thinking about this album and planning out what I wanted it to look like and then started writing. So like she confirmed that, and I didn't realize she had confirmed that the concept, the style, the vibes were established and she wrote to those, not vice versa. Yeah. So for me, it just confirms that like when we're seeing consistent like Easter eggs and stuff like that years before Taylor started writing the Torture Poets Department or whatever album, that like that's valid. That's what Taylor has planned in her head, and she's writing to that prompt, not applying a aesthetic or idea to already established tracks, you know?
I agree with that.
Yeah. I definitely think she has her plan for TS12. I'm sure she has her concept images in her head. Maybe she hasn't put them down on paper just yet with her business, unless she's preparing a release. But I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility for her to be like, okay, you know, this is what I'm thinking, and this helps me. It's also very creatively like, oh, that's a good idea. I could write to this aesthetic, or what if I heard this title and blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
What I think as well with TS12 specifically, because I do think I agree with you, Jojo, on the timeline. Here, Q3 this year, Q1 next year. If that is what we're looking at, I honestly think she has multiple songs finished and recorded just to see the vibe. Not the whole album. Like she's probably at least come up with a general, you know, on the whiteboard track list, right? Of what we're moving around, what we're moving. And I think the aesthetic is done in her brain. I think we're closer. I think she moves faster than we kind of expect with this. Like I think there's a lot more gap between when this album is complete to when it comes out. Like I think if this does come out next April, it's already completed by the end of like October of this year, or at least, like the idea of it, especially only because this is Taylor. This is not a normal artist thing. I think she's had a TS13 plan forever, knowing her. There's going to be something obviously to make it special, which honestly, I do think TS12 will be like a big deal, but I think it'll purposefully be less of a big deal than whatever TS13 is.
And
not
I think
it's so far ahead. I know, like the crowd chanting more comments, just like this. Whenever that does happen, years from now, we know her and how big 13 is as a number to her. So I don't know. That's what I think. So I think,
and I think when she gets to TS13, I love that we're talking about this. She will want everything before done.
Yes,
she will want her re-records out. She'll want all of that, and it will all be about 13.
Yes, for sure. And I honestly think 13 is going to be a big era.
I think too, like I heard a cool theory, maybe it was from Courtney the other day, but it was like the letter could confirm the pattern that she plans on releasing these things.
I've seen
so,
that. So
like, if you're a TS12 truther, she mentioned she did the 12 Eyes first, then she mentions Reputation, and then she mentions Debut, which would be interesting. It's like if she does announce TS12 even this fall, and we're talking about a tour, then we could be talking about seeing vault tracks for Reputation before seeing Debut.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about a lot about getting Reputation out of the way so that like all that sort of hype dies down, which would give Debut the ultimate attention that it would deserve.
To go back to one of your hot takes earlier, someone, I forgot I think Jojo said, not announcing Debut on the Eras Tour is the biggest missed opportunity. Do you know how you fix that? TS12 comes out this year. end of the year. She goes on tour next year. Both Rep and Debut get the tour announcement, tour video.
Yeah.
And then
You can't tell me that those tour announcements were not the most fun for her. Like, you
she
can't.
could look at the people. She loved it.
To be in the audience with, like, I'm sure announcing at the Grammys and at the VMAs was great, but for 1989 and Speak Now, to be in a room with thousands of your fans, your specific fans, not your fans and some other fans, your specific fans, that's got to be so fun.
And I was like, I did a Q&A on my Instagram story today, and that was one of the questions I got. But like, I was rewatching the 1989 announcement, and she was like milking it. She was working the crowd. She was drawing it out and like teasing us and acknowledging all the things that she did and how long it took to get here. And it like, she got to soak in that moment. And like, there's just no way you can tell me there's anything better than that as an artist.
And having fun with the stupid, like, rather than me speaking about it,
Right?
like,
The other thing I was going to say is the Speak Now announcement. You can see the progression from Speak Now to 1989. She clearly was going to announce Speak Now on tour.
Yeah.
I don't think she realized how much fun she had with it until after she announced Speak Now. Then, obviously, the only other album announcement she did on tour was 1989. She came out in those blue outfits with a smug look on her face.
That was a last minute fix. That was a last minute change from her.
Yeah.
I agree with you. And she added those blue outfits
Yeah.
in.
And she loved it. You could tell, like, the second I think Enchanted opened up and she was in blue, and everyone was like, "Oh my god!" And I feel like you can hear people scream, "Oh my god!" as the artist there.
I remember that morning, I posted a video where I was like, guys, it has to be today, right?
Yeah.
Like, it has to be today. And then sure enough, when everything was blue, oh my God.
That was so good.
It's so exciting. It was so exciting.
The best. Like, I remember all of us on live streams like, it's blue!
Oh my God, and when she came out in the blue folklore dress, that was when everybody was like,
The blue does not belong with folklore.
that's blue too!
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that was the most thing. And then, like, obviously, when she came out in the blue 1989, that's when we knew what was happening. And from then on, I mean, we knew about it with blue folklore, in my opinion, because blue folklore would never happen otherwise.
Like,
But,
Blue Speak Now, okay, she changed the dress a lot, so, like, okay. But when we got to folklore and then it was blue again,
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like she loved that. She loved the slow burn.
Oh,
That we knew it was coming. She knew it was coming. We're milking it together in front of everyone. It was like a moment. I think she would do something akin to that for the next tour, whatever she does. Like, if she does do a TS12, then tour, then for Debut and Reputation.
What color do you think will be TS12?
Everyone wants to say orange, but I don't think it'll be orange.
I agree. I don't think it's orange either.
Everyone thinks either orange or, like, lilac purple is what I see the most.
I could see lilac more than purple, more than orange.
Yeah. I just think Taylor herself has given us more like lilac and that like pastel-y, like sunset-y palette. Yeah. It's not orange. I think there is a little bit of like orange pink, right? But not
Right? It's like the daylight colors.
Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like Swifties will still, if there's even a tiny bit of orange in it, because there's only the orange heart left, they'll just use the orange heart.
Well, like, jokes aside, marketing-wise, she is going to have to think of an emoji that goes with the record. So if every other one has a color, I don't think orange is out of
All the apple up. Like, you just drop like 4 more
we need
hearts.
some pastel colors of the heart now.
the pink heart with the stars on it.
Oh, that's cute. That is cute.
That'd be fine. I'm down for it.
Or like a
And we also
super.
have the double pink heart, so, like,
I do think like just in general, we're moving away from a color being
Yeah.
like folklore, Evermore, even Midnight's like, okay, we did the navy blue, but still she wasn't exclusively wearing navy blue. It was a vibe. Torture Poets Department, it was a vibe.
Yeah.
So whatever I don't even know if we can take like her wearing lilac or cocktails and apply it because it's
I think it's only going to depend on what that album color is. Or actually, it's going to depend on what her first Instagram post is when she chooses it.
Yeah. honestly, I think that the Eras tour was kind of the end of that chapter of it, and even Torture Poets, as you were saying, it kind of feels almost forced into the white color because of the heart emoji and everything. Because if you look at it, I mean, obviously there's black and white on the cover, but it's like even the other versions were like a little bit of a beigey color, or even like like a fading colors, and everything is kind of coffee stained, and there's a vibe rather than
Yeah.
heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, okay, how many tracks do you think TS12 will be? Because she's done long album, short album, long album, short record.
Okay. Would she be able to resist TS13 having 13 tracks?
That I don't know if she would be able to resist.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what has to be maybe a little bit longer. I think that she has to get this one out of her system.
Yeah.
So, okay. This is crazy. So my theory is that this is going to be a long album, and here's why. I've said it before. I think the Torture Poets department, like, there's 3 songs that don't really fit. The Alchemy, So High School, and I'm Gonna Get You Back. And I think those 3 songs, to my crazy theory, have proven to me that Taylor's songwriting sort of started changing from what it was on the Torture Poets. And I feel like she's been writing TS12 for a very long time. So I think that means that we'll have, just in general, just more material, more songs. Like, yeah.
I think, like, realistically speaking, I think Taylor has basically until the CDs go to print
Yeah.
figure out how many songs she wants on that record, which is why I think Clarabelle might have been the finale song of the Torture Poets department, excluding the
Manuscript?
the second half.
The anthology.
Yeah.
Thank you. But I think the Alchemy is a song that she tacked on.
Yes.
And it fits. It fits in its place very well.
Because didn't we get a leaked track list and the Alchemy was not on it?
Yeah.
The Manuscript was on it, I think.
Yeah. And so I think by the time the record goes to print, that's like, okay, you can't add or delete at that point.
Except Taylor can release whatever she wants at 3 a.m. apparently.
I do think that's our new normal, though.
I kind of
digital.
loves
I
it.
do think the digital deluxe in the midnight or at night is probably something we should always be looking out for.
Yeah. Until it doesn't happen, I will potentially think it'll happen every time. Like once she skips it, maybe we'll end it. But I don't think she'll skip it. I think it'll be her signature.
Second time she's done that? And Taylor rarely ever does the same thing twice, so...
I think it's going to be her thing.
Yeah. Well, and like the music industry has changed even since the Eras tour. Like I know it's only been a few months, but 2025's been a little quiet.
Yeah. I was going to say that back to me being a charterist on her team, remember?
Yeah.
Not what she's actually going to do. The anthology, if she released that 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, as a deluxe, or even more than that, a few months later, she would have another #1 hit on her hands with something, whatever she picks. Whatever the Swifties pick. She's just, I don't know. But she doesn't do that. I honestly think one of Taylor's biggest criticisms she gets online is she cares too much about her charts. She does not care enough about them to, actually she cares about the album charts more, I think, than
the individual songs.
Yeah.
Yep.
But if she wanted to have #1s, she would.
If she wanted to have #1, she would have immediately released a music video for Down Bad.
Yes.
Instantaneously. Yeah, in Cruel Summer.
Well, Cruel Summer went #1 without it because we were too powerful.
I know, but it took massive amounts of efforts, and it took over the course of a few months.
Yeah.
There was a huge push when it got to summer, but
Yeah.
before that was already starting.
Yeah.
The next new song of her that goes #1 is her 13th #1 song. So that's also why I think TS12 is next.
Yeah, because does she want a #1 song to be like, I don't know,
Song or something new? Yeah.
That's what. See, that would go back to my pre-release single. Imagine how fun it would be to have a 13th #1 celebration together.
I know. It would be... We're approaching some big numbers for her, so
Mm-hmm.
it would be... I don't know.
We're approaching
And
like
honestly-
never before been done.
What?
We're approaching like never before been done stuff.
Yeah.
Like she's already proven herself to like be the best in most scenarios.
The competition is the Beatles.
Yeah, exactly. That's crazy, right?
Beatles and Michael Jackson. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be really fun.
Not to discredit any other artists.
No, I agree. I feel like people feel discredited by things. I don't know, like, sometimes when Cindy say, like, oh, Taylor did the first person to do this since 1960, you know, they're like, I always go the same disclaimer, like, not to discredit other people, but I feel like it doesn't discredit anybody because everyone else is doing amazing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, just like there was a bunch of people who were going around at the same time as the Beatles that people call legends to this day. They just don't have the same numbers as the Beatles, obviously. You know, like people 20, 30 years from now are going to be talking about a lot of these artists with a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like,
Discography?
no, I'm looking for like somberness. Like that's not the word I'm looking for. Like reverence. That's the word I'm looking for. I said severance. They're going to be looking at a lot of these artists today with a lot of reverence. That doesn't affect, like, just because Taylor was doing amazing, it doesn't mean other people won't be also talked about forever.
Yeah.
But honestly, and Jojo, to give your theory some more credit, like 2025 has been quiet. If she did something now, all eyes on her.
Yeah.
Like, again, not to discredit anybody else's artist, but like I was talking to my audience the other day when I was live streaming. Everyone is feeling that 2025 is very low in the pop culture.
Till we get Sabrina, I think Sabrina will give us a little boost.
I think she'll give us a lift.
I will say something. So this is a nerd. I don't know if you guys follow chart points and stuff like I do. Like I know you guys see the updates when things go number one, but like the week before, I follow the chart updates, like the actual numbers of behind the scenes. These are the lowest numbers I've ever seen in my life, and I've followed this for years. Like, when a couple days before Sabrina released Manchild, which ended up going number one, I was saying Sabrina for her, like, not because she doesn't need it for her career, but I'm saying for like, for record's sake, you know, like you like to get stuff under your belt. Now is the time for her to release a song because she'll go number one. Not that she necessarily wouldn't other days. There's just a time when you see that the number one song has a chart points that starts with 100. It's like the time to go. For comparison, in case you didn't follow it as much numbers back then, the point system has changed a little bit, but in general, it's the same way of getting points. When Me went number two instead of number one, Me had 900 and something points, 980 something points. The number one last week had 170 or 180.
What was it? What was number one?
Old Town Road, which was over 1,000.
Last week it was Old Town Road?
No, when Me went number one, number two,
I'm
it was
sorry.
900 points. Last week, I don't know what's number one right now. It's the same thing all the time because it's 190 something points.
Honestly, I think the only, I'm not trying to discredit anybody, please don't come for me in the comments. Realistically, I think the only major pop album we've had so far is Mayhem.
Mhm.
I think Abracadabra was a huge viral hit. It was super popular. Everyone loves it. Lady Gaga's like crushing it. Manchild has done very well, but if we're comparing it to like Espresso, it's different. And so I think everything after Lady Gaga has been, everyone's feeling the whole, where is the oomph?
And the other thing that's crazy about Lady Gaga is none of the singles did good on the charts. It didn't get, and it's crazy because the amount of buzz that album was getting was so much. That's interesting because if you look at the top 10, there are 10 songs from, not 10, 8 songs from 2024. Like, because radio in the last year has stopped taking risks. I don't know why they just play the same songs. Like they used to switch out all the time. Now they're obsessed. I think Beautiful Things is like on its second year in the, you know, it's crazy. And they usually, Billboard has rules to like phase songs off. Like let's say Anti-Hero, it's been a year and a half. It's still doing good, but it'd be like 25. They're like, let's clean up some space. If it goes below 25 after 50 weeks, it's gone. Even if it would have been 27, it doesn't count anymore. But they don't have any rules for the top 10 because they want to reward people for having records and longevity in the top 10. All these songs in the top 10, if they fell out, they would die. Like they would be gone. And everyone's like, it's like so sad to see that they're just still floating there.
Well, and like, I talked about this too. I think a lot of it has to do with how people are feeling currently. I think that's affecting the way people consume music right now. Some artists are having lifts and then it's kind of like this, but overall, like you said, it's just kind of this. So if Taylor did something like a brand new record, I think it would make it spike real high.
Taylor would make everyone go recurrent on the top 10 right now. Which would be, if she held the top 10 at once, it would force a fresh. Even if she's not the next week, I mean, she probably would hold number one for multiple weeks. But she would force a fresh chart because people would go below the line, refresh, and then all of a sudden it would start to feel more safe, and then the radio would, take more risks potentially.
I will say one thing I have loved since the Eras Tour is the way people consume concerts. I feel like concerts and live music, the live streaming, like a lot of artists are not dinging it the way they used to, and because they're seeing the benefit of it. And I like even just scrolling through TikTok, I'll get lives at certain concerts now, and it's people want to say that the Eras Tour was just a fad, but I'm like, okay, queen.
Well, it changed concerts forever. You can't tell me different.
Especially
I think
like the lawsuits and everything.
right, and like I also think that Taylor's tours moving forward are going to be something completely different. I don't think she's going to wash, rinse, repeat the Eras Tour format, but I cannot see her going back to a traditional, mostly, 1989 and then playing Love Story and one other, you know what I mean? I
think she'll keep the surprise songs just because she's done that for like the Rep Tour and the Eras Tour. I think she will have certain songs from the Eras Tour because they are naturally her biggest hits. And I think it will focus more on the newer material, but we've made too many traditions that she's not just going to let fall by the wayside.
Right.
My completely unfounded theory for TS12 tour is that she had to get her mindset of mashups for coming up with mashups. They kind of came naturally to her at the end. She was coming up with like the most like two deep cuts that went together so well, right? Like they kind of flowed through her, and she said that it was her favorite part coming up with the mashups every day. She was really looking forward to it. I could see a world where TS12 tour includes older songs via mashup. So track 4 on TS12 maybe gives similar energy to like Out of the Woods. And so she does a little interlude where she includes the bridge of Out of the Woods, and we can all scream it together, and then we go back to the other song, like a little weaved through.
That makes sense because she's done it before.
Yeah.
Like on Reputation, she did like what, Bad Blood and Picture to Burn?
And she just said no, yeah.
And then, should have said no. And she did it with what, Wildest Dreams and Apologize and something else? On
Wildest Dreams and Enchanted on the Enchanted Tour, and then Back to December, You're Not Sorry.
So like
before the Eras Tour, her doing mashups was relatively rare.
Yeah.
But I do think I'm with you that she's gonna keep that going because it's fun.
Yeah. All of her tours. So when she announced the Eras Tour,
people love it.
I made a prediction of the set list. I didn't make content at the time. I just have it in my notes app. And my prediction was basically all mashups because in her thing, she said, I'm going to have stuff from all my years of music. And I was like, well, you can't really fit that in the normal hour and a half. And so I was thinking it'd be mostly mashed up together, right? I didn't even think we would go era at a time. Like that was a surprise to me on night one. We didn't expect it. But if you look at all of her old tours, she loved them. And you can clearly see that she likes coming up with them with the Eras Tour. Because even if you go to her earliest tour, I think she did one in Fearless. It's escaping me what she did. But she did You're Not Sorry with some other girl's song. I don't remember what she covered. It was a cover song every night. She did a mashup. A line from, anyway. And then Speak Now tour, she had like 2 mashups on the set list. And then the Red tour, I don't think she had any. And then 1989, she did Wildest Dreams Enchanted. And Rep tour, she had like 4 mashups. Because she did Love Story into You Belong With Me into Style, or however the order is. And then the Bad Blood Should Have Said No. I think they're a really efficient way of getting more songs on the set.
there was a Long Live mashup too somewhere on Rep Tour.
Oh, yes, there was. On New Year's Day.
On New Year's Day,
Yeah. She loved doing stuff like that. I could see a lot more of that.
Yeah, I definitely think. I don't think she will do another 3.5 hour tour. The show, I think that was incredibly physically demanding of her. But I do think she's going to keep a lot of the same traditions that we've done in the past. And maybe not every show will get every chance to do every tradition. Like, maybe not every show gets, I don't know, like maybe she wants to not sing Love Story, or for one, maybe this tour it doesn't happen or something. But that's what the type of thing I'm saying is like maybe Cincinnati will get Love Story and you get to do the proposal, or something like that.
Have you guys been following? Oh,
She clearly can rotate out her set list.
yeah. Also, have you been following the Beyonce tour at all? Like, just
A
I've
little.
been casually.
Uh-huh.
She has been. The set list is like alive. You don't really know what you're gonna. You can get like a general bare bones, but she's like, just on show 4, she adds like 3 songs, and then the other time she has a different song that comes off and a different song comes on, right? Like, I would love stuff like that. Like, I haven't been following too closely, but it was really a living set list that has been going on with Cover Carter, and I love the idea of that.
I
Yeah,
think the
and-
Eras Tour proved that like we'll appreciate that like more creativity and less like rigidity on a set list, and I think that the Eras Tour proved that to Taylor too, and that could be super successful.
Well, and I think fans love that feeling of their show is their show.
Yeah.
No other show was like it. You know what I mean?
Especially when you can live stream, people like don't get FOMO; they can watch it.
Yeah.
You know what would be really fun is not a rotating set list, but like let's say she does the TS12 tour. She does multiple album tracks, and then she sits down at the piano, not for surprise songs, she does have a whole moment. And she's like, on this piano, she will either play Teardrops on My Guitar or Tim McGraw. The whole tour, it's one of those two, but you don't know which one it's going to be,
Yeah.
right? So it's like a mastermind question or whatever. And it's like, next up, we're starting the next opening, but is it going to be style or is it going to be Out of the Woods? Like I don't know. I'm just using fake, like whatever song, right? And she opens it with that. And so it rotates back and forth, or like it's like a set list A or a set list B, but we don't really know until you're there.
That would be cool if she had like a different opening number.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah. I know that's a little hard because like there's so many marks you have to hit, but on a concert. But I think that'd be cool if she had like an ABC opening song, and you never know which one you were gonna get.
I would love that, because I feel like you can kind of program that ahead of time.
You
As
can,
long-
yeah. There's ways to do it, of course.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, my example of Love Story was just an example. I wasn't saying she's gonna eliminate Love Story from the set list. It's like one of her biggest songs.
I think what could be a cool difference for whatever the next tour is for her to have, because like the Eras Tour, she kind of had a B stage, but like not really. It wasn't really a B stage at the end, but she usually has a B stage. But I think it would be even cooler to have like an A, B, C, D stage, like multiples maybe that she could move around, kind of like Rep Tour, but like strategically placed differently, so she can have more interactions with us.
One
So
thing
I love that. What? All I was going to say is the vibe I got from the Eras Tour was that we weren't going to get those anymore. No, I don't know why. I just feel like it was so efficient. The stage design was like so good.
yeah.
And like I don't think she used to walk through the crowd and like high five everyone or fly over people, and I don't see that happening anymore.
Yeah, what I was just gonna say is I would love to see her more in the crowd like she did with 1989 and going up. I don't think we're gonna get that anymore because it's no longer safe for her to do that.
Right.
Her fandom is too big.
People can't act right. Sorry.
That's not a head. That's a retweet. I'll take. Yeah, I think it's just not safe for her to go out into the crowd as much. Especially with like all the things that happened on the Eras Tour. I think as much as I would love to see her in the audience, she does still have to be safe.
Yeah. So yeah, I feel like I would love B stages. I love B stage, like the idea of it. I just feel like the Eras Tour, both, it showed that you can be really engaging to multiple sections just with a really long stage, and then you don't have to worry about walking through people. I feel like all stages will be long. We'll have a
Now, one thing I think would be really cool to see her, if it's possible, I would love to see her maybe in the future have a part of the set, like a couple songs, where she comes out from the other side of the arena.
Yeah.
Like everyone's facing this way, but then she comes out back here, so it like gets these people involved a little bit more. I think something like that would be really
How
cool.
would she get over there?
We'll
though?
do that safely.
Fly
I
over?
was thinking, honestly, like a curved style runway that sort of goes around, like kind of like Beyonce. She has those hooks inside, but like if Taylor had one that came around the back, that gets her like one long run. I don't know. We're designing for a tour that doesn't exist, right? But like you could put one long runway towards the back of the pit. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There's options. I think there's options to have a B stage that don't include her walking.
Yeah. I would say she'd be more willing to fly over the crowd until, once again, with the Beyonce thing, they almost dropped her. That was scary.
That was scary. But I would love. It will be very interesting to see what she chooses to do going forward. Because you know what's going to happen? It's going to be none of the ideas we're thinking.
Exactly.
She's so much more creative than we are. Like, we'll never guess it.
Oh, no. I mean, like, there's been times that we've been right about, vaults and Easter eggs and stuff. But then she always is like, so we're doing this. Like, the Eras tour itself. Oh, we're going to have a song. She's going to go through the Eras. Like, that's cool. It's a 3.5-hour show. Sit down.
Remember when we first saw, like,
Oh, yes. I know what you're
lines of it, like the day before the Eras tour, we were like, it's fucking 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
I didn't believe them. I thought they were lying. I thought they were fake.
Me too. I was like, that's Photoshop. Y'all are lying to me.
Yeah, 3.5 hours. Mm-mm.
I'm like, no one makes a 3.5-hour concert. Because I was like, okay, maybe if you count the openers. I was like, but the openers are counted separately on the chart. They're like, openers done, Taylor starts. I'm like, that's not happening. That's it.
3.5 hours?
Do you guys think she'll ever do meet and greets again?
No.
I think the competition has reached a dangerous level for that, for her safety. I don't think we'll ever get like the listening sessions or the secret sessions or whatever. I think it's just too dangerous for her.
Yeah.
And I would say that for any artist of her caliber right now. I think that is just too dangerous. Not only is it dangerous person to person, I think we live in a more dangerous time for that to happen.
My suggestion for her team, you know how she did Love or Life from Paris? Something like that. Maybe if she wanted to send her invites like she used to do, on like however she wants to, where you don't go to her house anymore. You go to a venue and it's performed on a guitar in front of you. Same vibes, acoustic, no crazy production. I could see something like that and her calling it TS12 Secret Sessions. Like that's the thing. I mean, it's not Secret Sessions as we know it ever, but something like that I could see way more than any kind of meet and greet coming back.
Yeah, I definitely think she could do like someone said, like doing a smaller, like you said, Lover Live from Paris or whatever, and then having that be streamed or on Disney Plus or something like that, something more smaller and intimate. But I think with live streaming culture and everything now for her Eras tour, like everyone gets to feel a part of it, and I severely doubt she's going to nip that in the bud.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to say how. I think safety-wise, she has to keep somewhat of a distance from us, as much as I would love to meet her one day and all those things. But she still does get up and close when she is in a safe place, like the premiere of the Eras Tour movie. She still went up to the fans and took pictures. She's not afraid of us, but she also has to listen.
Is her ability to like almost screen people, because like for the Eras Tour film, those went out weeks before that even happened. If we're talking about like her mom, Taylor Nation pulling people backstage at a show, like I think to your point, Jonathan, then we're talking about fans trying to outdo other fans, and that's where I think it gets dangerous for the fans, right? Like you're talking about people who maybe don't have the forethought to like maybe not do the craziest thing possible to get the attention, you know?
Go to her friend's wedding.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
We don't do that. Everyone
No.
watching? No.
Sorry, there was a funny comment during your thing, Jon Jon, that said that they just joined our live and they haven't seen me or you since the Eras tour, and they thought they were the same person. That I did the prediction videos and you did the recap, and they thought we were the same person, which is so funny. And they're like, they just found out they're seeing two of us on the screen at the same time.
We're actually twins.
Yeah,
We're like 90 years apart or something, but we're twins.
I think it's so funny. It just cracked me up that I wanted to point out the comment because they cracked me up. But anyway, back to what we were saying about the safety.
I love that. That's a compliment. Thank you.
But yeah, I agree with you.
I do think I should bow out. Sorry, we got to do nighttime routine over here. But thank you for having me, Nick.
Thank you so much for listening, Jojo. And honestly, I should go too. It's really late. But I want to talk with you guys forever, always. That's how I always feel on these lives. I never want to go.
I'm going to try to go back to my live streams on Thursdays. So if anybody wants to join, you're welcome.
Yeah. I would love to talk to you sometime. So I'll remember to come one time.
Okay.
Well, bye, everyone. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Bye, everybody.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
for
coming out.
participating.
This was fun. And thank you for the fun game shows and everything.
I hope you guys have fun.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone. Love you all. Bye.
Bye.